Hello my dear champions, it's time to learn from our passing package. First of all, welcome to our channel Lakshya Karnataka. I'm here, your Ankit sir is here to help you solve questions in your PU2 Maths passing package. Okay, so why this session? Of course, I understand many of you are who does not like mathematics or struggling in it, but still this is boards, we have to get good score over here. So at least we need to watch a session which has mix of all type of questions, which gives an idea to us what formulas to prioritize, what topics to prioritize, what questions to prioritize, so that we can start somewhere, right? It's very important to start our preparation, and we have time right now because of the gap between two examinations before mathematics. So this is here, I am here to help you with the passing package. Okay, again this is a recorded session, so but do not worry about it. Sir, this is recorded, I cannot ask you any of the doubts. It's not like that. You can ask me any doubt in the comment section. I'll try to answer most of them. Okay, forget about it, I'll answer all of them. Whatever questions you ask, I'll answer them in the comment section. If there are lengthier problems, I'll take those questions up in my live classes with the screenshot and answer those doubts. So do not forget to leave your queries, your questions, your doubts in the comment section. Okay, because our exams are here, we cannot have the second stage mindset. We have to be on the front, face the exams with bravery and right preparation. Okay, so let's start, bacha. Let us start. We are aiming for a good score even in this class, so this is going to be our very important session to start our preparation. What is this? The passing package. In the session today, I'll talk about 25 plus important MCQs. Why only these, sir? Because MCQs, again we have a different strategy for MCQs. I'm going to talk about that in upcoming classes. I've already given you the gap strategy. There I've also talked about the MCQ strategy, so you can go and check that out if you have missed on that. But yeah, today I'm going to solve some MCQs at the same time. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to solve close to, I think, 40 to 50 questions. Okay, which will be from all the chapters as per your latest blueprint. Means, what does this mean? It means, let's say a chapter like integration has all the sections. It has a question in MCQ, it has the question in 2 marker, 3 marker, so all will be discussed in 6 marker, 5 marker, everything is there. So we'll see all the different categories of all the chapters. Okay, we'll try to, even though it is a recorded session and does not have 200 questions, does not have 100 questions, but still it'll be very useful to all of you to start the maths preparation. I hope it makes sense to all of you. Yes, sir. Next, so again there's a special offer going on, bacha, for all of you regarding our all the courses. The KC30 crash course offer is extended and the available price is 2499. Take it right now, because I understand this is the last week for your preparation for your PU2 boards, but right after boards we have to start our preparation. So take up the KC30. The offer we have extended already for all of you, 2499. Lakshya KCET offline. If you want to learn from our team of expert faculties who are part of Deeksha for a very long time, okay, if you want to get if you're somebody who enjoys learning offline, or let your friends, let your colleagues, let your classmates know, offline batches are available and you are getting flat 3000 rupees off if you enroll in the Lakshya offline crash course. And ABHYAS KCET, again the price is reduced to 999 for all of you. Again, this is all limited time offers. If you are interested in any of these, take up right now. Okay, let's start. Now, before I solve this question, the first two, you can give me the answer right now. I want to see in the comment section who all gave me the first two questions answer. Okay, first two comments I'll check. Alright, so give me the answer for question number 1, question number 2 for both the MCQs. And one more thing I want to tell for all of you, whoever are writing KCET, bacha, check our KCET previous year PYQ book. There I've given, our team has given 20 years of PYQs, okay, which takes care of even the deleted portions. So those are not present, means we are not taking any deleted portions. So recent questions for last 20 years which is relevant for our preparation has been taken care of with the summary, with the answer key, with the detailed solution also present in the book, available at the offer price of 399. The price will the offer will end, then price will increase. Once you order, you get a hard printed copy. It's not going to be a PDF, it's going to be a printed copy of the actual textbook delivered to you. It might take a week time, so you have to order it right now so that you get before your boards get over. You can start the preparation right away. Okay, with those things clear, let's start the questions now. The principal value of sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. This is in second quadrant, sine is positive, right? So I can rewrite this 2 pi by 3 as pi minus pi by 3. Correct, huh? 2 pi by 3 is pi minus pi by 3. So this will become sine of pi minus pi by 3. Okay, sine pi minus pi by 3 is how much? Second quadrant, and sine remains sine at the multiples of pi. So sine pi by 3. Am I right? So this whole expression has reduced to now sine inverse of sine pi by 3. I'm looking for principal value branch means in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, and answer is what? Check this out. Answer is pi by 3, which is option number C beta. Option number C. Please check. Okay, next question. The value of tan inverse of 1, that's pi by 4, plus cos inverse of minus 1 by 2, you'll have the property involved, pi minus cos inverse of 1 by 2, that is pi by 3. Okay, sine inverse of minus 1 by 2 will become minus sine inverse of 1 by 2, that is pi by 6. Check carefully, this is minus 90, this is plus 180. 1 by pi by 3 is what? It's 60. Pi by 6 is 30. They're both negative, means minus 30 minus 60. How much is that? Minus 90. Pi minus that will be what, beta? Please check. It will be pi by 2. 180 minus 90. 90. Pi by 2. Add them. Answer is 3 pi by 4. Answer is option B. Any mistakes if I'm making in the calculation, you have to let me know in the comment section. I'll try not to make any mistakes, but I'm also a human being, can make a calculation mistake. I'm being careful, don't worry about it, but you also let me know if there is a mistake. Question number 3, question number 4. Let f from n to n is defined, means the domain is not a natural number set, and the codomain also is a natural number set, not the range, codomain. Okay. Fx is x squared, choose the correct answer. So it will be 1 1. It will be 1 1, right? Because if you take x1 square equals to x2 square, you get x1 equals to x2 if you take the root. Why not plus minus x2? Because it is natural number. In natural number, do you have negative values? You don't have. It means it will be simply x1 equals to x2. Or if you want to have better clarity, check, this is the curve. It's open over here and it goes like this. Correct, no? Because natural number is the domain. You don't have 0 in it. Do you have 0 in it? You don't have 0 in it, and it is only on the natural number side, which is x equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, all the counting numbers. So graph is only on this side. Is it 1, 1? Yeah. Drawing the line, it has only one intersection. It is 1, 1 function, sir. 1, 1 function. Okay. So fx beta is 1, 1. Is 1, 1. So the graphical approach also explained, as well as the algebraic also explained to all of you. What about onto function? Simple logic. What is the codomain? Codomain is, sir, natural number. Take natural number 5. What is this value? What is the codomain? Sir, codomain is also natural number, sir. Super beta. Take here, 5 is a codomain. No, it means I operate. Check here, the function is y equal to x square. So x equals to what? Root of y. Put y as 5. Put y as 5. The result of x, will it be natural number? This result x can never be equal to natural number. What it means is basically I have a value in the codomain. I know I am going in detail because that's what happens in the passing package. It's not about just the questions. Okay, if you ask me, sir, will these 70-80 questions come directly in the examination? I'm not saying that. I'm saying the concept I'm teaching you in detail will help you score marks, will help you pass. Have you seen the other classes of mine? Yes. So follow me very thoroughly, learn the concept with me with the help of problem solving approach, of course. So have a look. So basically what it means is in the codomain set and in the domain set, okay, in the codomain and domain set, have a look, guys. So in the codomain set, that if you see over here, I have a number 5 for which I cannot match it back. Means for the number 5 there is no natural number in the domain which can be mapped. It means number 5 is left out, and if you know, anytime you get this word left out in the codomain, means the range and codomain cannot be equal. Hence the given function is 1 1 but not onto. 1 1 but not onto. The answer is C, right? I hope it makes sense, guys, because I've taken a problem on purpose. This is not just to give you answer. I can give the answer option C and move on. I know many of you know the answer also, but the concept behind it, the reason behind it is very important to guess, because if we still don't have the clarity before examination, we cannot score marks, because questions can be twisted in examination. We don't know the paper. Okay, so we have to be prepared with the concepts very well to answer any questions coming on it. Okay, come on. So one part, graphical method and algebraic method is clear. On to function, how we find the domain and range codomain and range relation, also clear. Okay, great. Basically for 5 there is no pre-image that is existing in the domain, so 5 has to be left out. Yeah, 5 left out means what? It means very simple that the codomain and range is not equal, hence the answer is not an onto function. Question number 4, f2 to 8, 2,8 and minus 2 to 4 for the following figure. Oh, this is not a function itself. Okay, definition of function is there should be exactly one image of the function of the element of domain. Sir, this is domain, this is codomain. In the domain, the element of domain, there must be only one image. Many one is okay, one to many not possible. Okay, for the number 2 I cannot have minus 2 and 2 both, not possible. Okay, hence the given relation over here, this relation over here is not a function only. This is not a function. I have taken this question again on purpose. Okay, I'm not saying that this question will exactly come in examination. I'm saying when you learn this concept with me, a question coming from this chapter, relation and function, the chances of you getting that becomes higher. Tell me, I am not here better to cheat you. Okay, I'm not here to cheat you. I'm here to actually guide you and actually help you score that 50+ marks. Okay, with the understanding of concept. Moving on to next set of questions. So question number 5 and 6. Question number 5 and question number 6. Statement number 1. Consider the set A 1, 2, 3 and R with the smallest equivalence relation. What is that? The relation will be basically smallest equivalence. Okay, this is simple one. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. This is a relation because this is what? Reflexive, also symmetric, as well as there is no objection on the transitive. It means the given relation is all 3, means all the 3 property holds true, hence the given relation is and smallest equivalence relation. Okay, sir, then R is the entity relation. Yes, it is true, correct. This is also entity relation. No, this is a identity relation, means the element is mapped to itself. Okay, so statement 1 is true. Statement 2, now you check. R is equivalence relation. Yeah, both of these are true. Equivalence when R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive is true, and it defines the first one. So your answer is both are true and 2 is the correct explanation for statement number 1. Option B is true, bacha. Okay, simple question, sorry, my bad. I thought it's a very good question, but it's a very simple problem. Next, question number 6. Why is log of log x with the base 7? Let's try to differentiate it. Okay, differentiate this log first. You'll get 1 upon log x, and with the 7 you'll get what? ln 7 or log 7. Differentiate this log by chain rule, you get 1 by x. Answer is 1 by x log 7 log x. Option A. I know you all know that. I know I've done this question many times, but still. Again, moving on to question number 7 and 8. Question number 7 and 8. Okay, the derivative of f given by fx equals sin inverse of x exists if. Okay, derivative exists if. Find the derivative. You get 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. This will exist only when, because it is in the root, is positive. Can it be 0? It can't be 0. If it is 0 means 1 by 0 will be undefined. It has to be only positive. Okay, which means that I can move it over here. I get 1 is more than x square, which implies what, beta? Please check. X square is less than 1, which means what? X will be between minus 1 and 1. So answer is option A. Answer is option A. That's why sin log x is there. Again, this is a model paper question. Sorry, a question bank problem. We have done it. A simple problem, differentiate it. So dy by dx becomes, sin becomes cos. So cos of log x divided by derivative of log x by the chain rule. Yeah, you get 1 by x. So comes over here. We don't have cos, but if sin log x is y, then what is cos log x, sir? Root of 1 minus sin square log x upon x. What is sine square log x? Simply y square. So what is my answer? 1 minus y square by x. So C is correct. 8th one is C. Next set of questions. Question number 7, 8 is done. Question number 9 and 10. Question number 9 and question number 10. Again guys, do not hesitate, do not forget to ask me your doubts for any question that you might feel or anything that you want to ask me regarding your examination, your maths paper. I'm here to help you. Okay, come on. Question number 9, x is this, y is this. It's a fill in the blanks problem from the model paper. Let's differentiate it. So parametric form dy by dx becomes dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. Differentiate this first, you'll get a 2 sine theta and derivative of sine. So we get cos theta. How come, sir? Think logically. First, a is a constant, keep it outside. Differentiate sine square, polynomial function. Sine square is treated as polynomial function first. So it becomes 2 sine theta. X square derivative, 2x. And then you go and differentiate sine theta. Which rule? Chain rule, it becomes cos. Same approach over here. A as it is, A as it is, cos will be what? Cos will be 2, cos square will be 2 cos theta. And differentiate cos now with the chain rule. So minus sine theta. Check here, 2a cancel, sine cancel, cos cancel. This value is coming as minus 1. And what is my answer? Minus 1. What is my answer? Minus 1. If they are second derivative, 0, because it's a constant. Okay. Alright. Integrate this. Looks like a difficult question. Sir, by parts we have to use? No. So I have kept telling you all since my first class of this batch. In integration, you need to know all the formulas. You have to, and you need to know substitution method to get the questions correct. In MCQs especially, so check over here. So take x cube as t, differentiate it. 3x square dx as dt, which means x square dx is dt by 3. dt by 3. So x square dx, we have the combination. So we write here e power x cube. My bad, not x cube na, e power t beta. E power t, because we have taken x cube as t, e power t, and x square dx as dt by 3. So right here dt, integrate, and 1 by 3, the constant, we can keep it outside. E power t is what? E power t only, by 3 plus c, put back the value of t. So we get e power x cube by 3 plus c. That's my result, and that's the option A, right? Option A is correct? Yeah. Option A is correct. Please check. Option A is correct. Okay. Question number 11 and 12. Substitution question again. Check here. Substitution is what? X power 10 plus 10 power x as t. Differentiate it. You'll get what? 10 x power 9 polynomial function. Over here 10 power x ln 10. Logarithmic differentiation times of dx basically, and this becomes equals to dt. Check numerator, 10 x power 9, 10 power x ln x. This is nothing but what? Integration of dt upon t. Answer is ln t plus c, ln of the same x power 10, 10 power x. Okay, what is the answer? Yes, D, right? Answer is D. 11th is D. Okay, 12th one. Again, substitution method. So as I keep telling you guys, some of these are PYQ, some of them are from your question bank, some of them are from your model papers. The questions over here in integration uses mostly different types of formulas involved and substitution technique. Okay, very few they will be on by parts or something like that. Okay, moving on. 4x plus 2 root of x square plus x plus 1. Take x square plus x plus 1 equals to t. Differentiate it, you're gonna get 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1 as, sorry, 2x plus 1 dx na as dt, and this value over here we have, right? Check this out. If you take 2 common, it becomes 2x plus 1 the root and dx. Integration is there. 2x plus 1 dx becomes, check, dt. Okay, so we have 2 constant outside. We have root of simply t, because we have taken this value as t, root of t and dt. Integrate. Root t becomes what? T power 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1 is what? 3 by 2. So right here divide by 3 by 2 plus c. Solve it. 2 will go up. So 4 by 3 and root means simply I can write t, no? T power 3 by 2, no? That's your answer. If you want, you can put back the value of t. T is nothing but x square plus x plus 1. Answer is option A. 12th is option A. Have a look. Clear, sir? Good. Moving on. Question number 13. Question number 13, question number 14. Let's try to solve these two as well. Okay. This is a property based question. Simple, straightforward answer is option A. I hope you know that. Give me the reason. All of you give me the reason in the comment section why the answer is option A. Let me know the rule. It's simple to write. Type it in the comment section. 14th one. If X is a matrix of order 2 cross n, okay, Z is a matrix of 2 cross P, n is equal to P. Okay. It means it's same order, no? If n and P are equal, it means they are the same order. 2 cross n and 2 cross P will become equal in that case, right? Okay. Then 2x minus 5z. Again, so think about it, no? 2x minus 5z. Don't worry about the constant 2 and 5. X and Z order is same. Order is same. And which has to be, because if you are subtracting or adding two matrix, it has to be conformable. It has to be of the same order. So basically, the result of this matrix, let's say this result is coming as matrix A. So first of all, order of X, order of Z is same. So that then only you can subtract it, and the resulting matrix will also have the same order. So A will also have same order as X or Z. Check carefully. X has 2 cross P, X has 2 cross N, Z has 2 cross P. Answer 2 cross N is there, 2 cross P is not there. Answer will be B. P cross 2 is wrong. 2 cross P. Okay, this is not 2 cross P. This is P cross 2. 15, okay, question number 15 actually. This is 14, 15. Tan x 0 to 5 by 4, tan x dx. What is the question for this? Log of secant x from where to where? 0 to pi by 4. Correct, na? Formula, straightforward formula. Okay, again, so one question that can come from here is what? Is on the basis of your substitution method, other properties, direct formulas of direct functions. Okay, so log, put here secant of pi by 4. Secant means cos of pi by 4 reciprocal. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Answer will become root 2. Okay, minus log of secant of 0. Cos 0 is reciprocal. So cos 0 is 1. Log 1 is 0. What is the answer? Log of root 2. Sometimes they can give you this form also. So you have to know both the forms. 2 power 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 will come in front. Okay, guys. So it becomes 1 by 2 log of 2. So either the answer will be this or this. In the option, this one works. Okay, so if you have this option or this option, make the suitable choice. Okay, please check. Simple. Next. 16, 17. A alpha, this is a property based question. If you multiply, I'll show you the first two terms, don't worry. So A alpha is this. Can you write A beta also? You can write that, sir. For this matrix, we'll have cos beta, sin beta. First of all, the answer we know that, right? Answer is option D. This is a straightforward question. This is in the model paper. This is in the, not model paper. This is in the question bank, and this is in the PYQs also. Okay, we have solved this question many times. So cos beta, sin beta, minus sin beta and cos beta. Multiply these two because we have A alpha into A beta. Check the first term. Can you do that? A alpha into A beta. When you multiply that, what are you gonna get? Check this out. You'll get from here cos alpha into this. So cos alpha, cos beta, cos alpha, cos beta, and you're gonna go with this sin alpha into this. So minus sin alpha into sin beta. Forget about other terms. Forget about other term. What is this? This is nothing but cos of alpha plus beta. You are multiplying cos of alpha into cos of beta, like this. The term was here cos alpha, it was a alpha. Cos beta, it is a beta. Look at this. Cos alpha, it is a alpha. Cos beta is a beta. So when you have cos of alpha plus beta, of course this whole thing will become what? We have other elements, will become a of alpha plus beta. Answer is option D. If it is a 2 marker, 3 marker, then I'll solve all the steps. Otherwise, I need to get the answer, right, which is option D. So 1 marker, move on. 17th one. A and B are symmetric matrices. Means what? A dash is A and so is B dash also A. Complement of, sorry, my bad, not A, right, B. They are symmetric matrix. They are symmetric matrix. It means A dash is A and B dash is B. So if I take this as a matrix, let's say X. X is what? AB minus BA. We can do that. I can take a matrix. How come, sir? Product of two matrix. Product of two matrix AB, also matrix. BA, also matrix. Difference of two matrix, a matrix. So I can take a matrix as X. Find X transpose, please. So AB minus BA transpose, it becomes what? Over the difference and the sum, difference and sum when we have, we can simply take the transpose on individual terms. So we get AB transpose minus BA transpose. But when you have the product, then the reversal law will hold true, right? Reversal law means the matrix will reverse. So B will come front, B transpose A transpose minus A transpose B transpose. As I mentioned clearly, listen to me, reversal law holds true over here. What is B transpose, beta? Check here, it's B. What about A transpose? It's A. So BA minus AB, because A transpose is A, B transpose is B. Check here, started with AB minus BA, I'm getting BA minus AB. Take minus sign common, you'll get AB minus BA again, which is nothing but minus X again. Started with X transpose going to minus X. Conclusion please. X transpose equal to minus X. X transpose is minus X. When X transpose is X, it is a symmetric matrix. When X transpose is minus X, it is a skew symmetric matrix, and the answer is option B. Answer is option B. Okay. Question number 17 done. Question number 18 now. Okay. If A is an invertible matrix of order 2, then determinant of A inverse is what? A property based question. So I keep reminding you the importance of formula and basic concepts, importance of NCERT summary is that you get the right to score out marks in MCQs. You don't take me seriously. When the exams are over, you will come back in the paper discussion and tell me that, sir, I got 14 marks, I got 16 marks, I got 17 marks, because you are not listening to me right now when I'm telling you, you have to master and understand, memorize and recall. Master will be, of course, the whole result. So learn, memorize and be able to recall the formulas and the basic concepts given in your NCERT summary for each and every chapter. If you are able to do that, forget about other sections. For that we have prepared, we'll prepare 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker, we'll prepare all those questions. But MCQs you can score 20 out of 20. So there's only 15 MCQs. Somebody will say that. Forget about it. No, there are also 1 markers only. 1 markers also you can score, whether it is fill in the blanks MCQs, you will score out. Okay, next. Property is there. Determinant of A inverse, answer is B. Formula get the answer. Probability of solving a specific problem independently means we are dealing with independent events, okay, by A and B are 1 by 2, 1 by 3. This is a good question. P of A is 1 by 2, P of B is 1 by 3. Okay, exactly one of them solves. Let's quickly find this value also. P of A dash will be 1 by 2 again, and P of B dash will be 1 minus 1 by 3. So how much is that? 2 by 3. That is 2 by 3. Okay, what are they asking? If both try to solve problem independently, the probability that exactly one of them solves means only one of them solves means when A solves is B does not solve, plus when A does not solve, B must solve, right? When A solves it, at the same time intersection B should not solve, and when A does not solve, B should solve. Okay, that's the intersection. They are independent events. What is independent event? Occurrence or non-occurrence of one should not affect occurrence or non-occurrence of the other. Okay, so the answer becomes P of A into PB dash plus P of A dash into PB. Okay, now before I solve and give you the final answer, I have to ask all of you who are watching me for the first time to subscribe to the channel right now and give this session a like, and make sure that notification of this classes, this channel is always on, so that you don't miss any of the lectures that is coming on our channel. Very, very important. For this channel, notification bell should be on. Notification should be always on in your phone. Any lecture coming to you, any WhatsApp message that is coming to you, you must have joined WhatsApp channel. If you have not, go ahead, join it. We give all the updates, all the PDFs over there only. Okay, so join it right now to get all the updates for all the classes. But be with me till the end of your examination. I'm gonna make sure that you get a good result. Okay, I'll work really hard. Ask me what you need. I'm gonna include that in my classes, live, recorded, whatever it is. We'll make it happen together. Trust me on this. I have done it for a long time, and I'm here to help you do a great result, achieve a great response. From here also it's possible. Whatever you are scoring today, we can improve on that. Okay, if you're scoring 80 out of 80 in your mock test, then I cannot improve on that, but yeah, whatever is your score, we can improve from here today also. So make a serious commitment to yourself, subscribe to the channel, and keep the notification bell always on. Be a part of our WhatsApp community. These things are better for free. Okay, I'm not asking you for any charge when you're subscribing the channel, when you are keeping the notification bell on, or when you are joining the WhatsApp community. It's all for free to get the PDF, to get the classes on time without having the backlogs. Okay, so this is for your benefit. When I'm telling you, listen to me and do it right now. Next, values we have PA, PB dash. PA is 1 by 2. PB dash is what? 2 by 3, I guess. What is this other one? PA dash is also 1 by 2. This is 1 by 3. People will cancel it 2 and 2 and like that, but don't have to. Check here, 2 into 1, 2 into 3. So it becomes 2 by 6. Here 1 by 6. Add them please. 3 by 6. What is the answer? 1 by 2. Answer is 1 by 2. If you're not sure with my calculations, you can always do yourself. Okay, you can always learn and do your own calculations. Answer is option D. Answer is option D. Okay, alright guys, moving on. Question number, so we have 20 and 21. Question number 20 and 21. Okay, let's try. 2 cards are drawn random without replacement, okay, from pack of 52 playing cards. Find the probability that both are black cards. Okay, means we total have 26 black cards. So first pick will be beta 26 by 52 into the next pick, because we have reduced 1 card, no, without replacement, means the total number of black card is reduced by 1. So it becomes 25, and total number of card also becomes 1 less, so 51. This value is 1 by 2. Okay, multiply, you get 25 upon 51 into 2 is 102. The answer is option C. Okay, a stone is dropped into a quiet lake and waves move in circles at a speed of 4 centimeters per second. Okay, waves move. What is the meaning of waves move? It means initially the wave must be like this, then it went over here and over here. So basically this value you check is increasing now. Okay, so what is changing beta? dr by dt is changing, means the radius value is changing, and this value is given as 4 centimeters per second. This is given as 4 centimeters per second. Okay, at the instant when the radius of circular wave is 10, means when the r value is 10 centimeters. Again, this is a different thing. Okay, the wave speed is given, means the rate of change of radius is given as 4, but when the circle radius, let's say the outer circle radius has become now 10, then they're asking at this stage, when the outer circle radius at this point of time is 10 centimeters, at this instant, what is the rate of increase of area? Okay, so the area is given by pi r square. So dA by dt becomes 2 pi r dr by dt. differentiating this by chain rule. Pi is a constant, r square becomes 2r, and you have to differentiate r with the variable t, because I have taken here the variable of differentiation as t. Now we have all the values, 2 into pi into 10 into 4. Am I right? 10 is the r value and dr by dt is 4. Check here, 4 to the 8 into 10. The answer is coming as again option C, which is 80 pi centimeter square per second for the rate of change of area. Okay, next 22 and 23. Okay, the interval in which the given function is increasing. How do you find increasing decreasing functions? Intervals, you find derivative, and you get derivative as, you have to use the product rule. So 2x e power minus x as it is plus x square as it is, and derivative of e power minus x, which will be e power minus x and into minus 1, because when you differentiate minus x it becomes minus 1. Okay sir, great. Now let's do one thing. Take e power x and x common. So we have x is common, e power minus x is common. Over here we have only 2 left, here we have x left. Okay, now when you put this equal to 0, we get 2 critical points, one from this particular bracket, one from this x. What about e power minus x? It's an exponential function, it will never be 0. Exponential function is never 0. If you remember, you can recall the graph of exponential function, it is never 0. You can take either case. You can take when the e value, this is e power x, no, that's why I've taken the increasing case. When the base of the exponential function is less than 1 and more than 0, then it becomes like this, the decreasing case. That you know, right? Okay, so e power minus x can never be 0, means from here I cannot get critical point. Can I? Means can you think of a value of x which will make this e power minus x 0? Critical point means that those values of x which will make this whole function 0. So what are the value of x which will make this exponential function 0? There is no value as such. It means e power minus x will give me no critical point. Okay, so we'll get 1 from here, which is x equals to 0, and we get from here x equals to 2. When you put this bracket as 0, it will become x equal to 2, and this will be x equals to 0. So we have 2 critical points. Superb. To find the interval, we'll plot it on the number line. This is negative infinity, this is 0, this is 2, and this is plus infinity. And now it's time to check for your interval increasing decreasing. Check the coefficient of x. Here it is positive, here it is negative. Positive negative combination become what beta? Negative only. This is negative sir, and this is positive. If you combine them together, it becomes negative only. It means I have to start on the right hand side from the negative sign, change the alternative signs, minus, plus and minus. I am looking for increasing case. I am looking for increasing, means positive wala. Answer will be 0, 2. Answer will be 0, 2. That's option D. So again, as I mentioned, using this question, I explained you the concept of increasing decreasing function, how to differentiate, how to get the critical points, and how to plot on the number line to get our intervals, whether it is for increasing or for decreasing. Okay, so how to take the sign also. So that's why these concepts, these problems that I've taken here does not only represent this question, it represents the concept, because the way I'm teaching you, the way I'm explaining you, if you follow it properly, you can solve any MCQ coming on this particular concept of increasing decreasing function. Moving on. Let the function f r2 r be defined by fx equals to 2x plus cos x, then okay, maximum and all these cases are there. Let's to identify any of these, we have to do what? First thing, find the derivative. So you get here 2 plus, sorry, cos will become minus, no, 2 minus sin x. Okay, now think logically. Sin x value maximum can be what? 1. Sin x value maximum can be what? Okay, this value is maximum, only sign I'm talking about, will be 1, and this value is minimum can be minus 1. If you take minus 1, it becomes 2 minus of minus 1, which is 3. If you take plus 1, it becomes 2 minus of 1, which is 1. It means basically this f dash of x is always positive. Sin x will range from where to where? -1 to 1. For any value of sin x, the derivative is always positive. Clicking now, derivative always positive. It means the given function is increasing function, option 2, hence option B, which is 2 only. Make sense? Okay. The last two questions, as I mentioned, 25 MCQs I have taken, 1 marker I have taken. The value of lambda for which the vectors given as this are collinear. Collinear means they will be proportional in nature if you take the coefficients. So we go like this, 2 minus 4 and minus 3 and lambda. We can solve from here itself. Cross multiply, we get minus 4 into minus 3 is 12. Divide by 2, answer is coming as 6. Option is B. For collinear vectors, the rule is vector A equals to lambda times vector B, or basically vector A upon vector B is lambda. Means if you take the coefficients of x, y, z components, you get basically the constant ratio is always constant, okay, to both the vectors. Next, A dot B vector is equal to mod of AB with a minus sign. What is A dot B vector? This is given by mod A, mod B, cos theta, and this is what given, mod A, mod B. Check here, cancels. I'm getting here cos theta is -1, which implies theta value is pi, because cos pi is -1. Answer is option C. So this completes your first part in this section, which is solving questions on your 1 marker category. Okay, 1 marker is clear. Moving on to next side, which is solving questions on like 2 marker, 3 marker also we're going to take, starting with the ITF. Okay, write the following function in simplest form. How will you solve this question? Simply take x value as a sin theta. How come, sir, sin theta? Because I have x in the numerator, and to operate or to simplify, to go to the next step, I need inside tan inverse, I need something of tan term. Won't I need that? Then only you can operate tan inverse of tan, the property of inverse, right? So let's continue over here. Take x as a sin theta. So your this value a square minus x square becomes a square minus a square sin square theta, right? So take a square common, it is 1 minus sin square theta, a square cos square theta. Okay, this is what, sir? A square minus x square, but it is in the root, sir. Answer comes out as a cos theta. Now you apply what you have. Okay, now you apply what you have. Please check. Yeah. So you have tan inverse of x is a sin theta, and y, this denominator is coming as a cos theta. A and a cancels. Tan inverse of tan theta, which is coming as theta. Now check this out from here. X by a equals to sin theta. It means theta value is sin inverse of x by a. This is the simplified form, the final result. Got it? Yeah. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm going to take close to 40 plus questions in this category, and 25 questions I've taken for splendid conceptual problems of 1 marker. Because this is a passing package, we are trying to aim to get clear 50 plus marks, 40 to 50, that range, okay? And that is achievable if you follow this session properly, if you learn what I'm trying to teach you in this session, okay? Come on. So all the equations, tan inverse of 1 minus, this result, tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of x, we are using the formula 1 by 2 tan inverse of x, right? This is that formula, no? Tan inverse of a minus tan inverse of b, given by tan inverse of a minus b upon 1 minus tan, sorry 1 plus, yeah, tan inverse of a plus tan inverse of b. Okay, correct. All right, this becomes pi by 4. This goes over here, 3 by 2 tan inverse of x. How come, sir? This is plus 1, this is plus 1 by 2. Correct, na? Take the coefficient, plus 1 is there, okay? So we're gonna add them, 3 by 2. This cancels, 2 2s are 4. 3 comes over here, this is coming as pi by 6 tan inverse of x. Of course, the x value has to be 1 by root 3. Okay, so this is the trigonometric equation form. We have expression form also. Simplifying this expression we had, this is equation form. Okay, so we do have both the varieties. Okay, next, relation and function. A very simple question on the composite function. This you will solve and give me the answer. This I'm not solving because I know you all can solve this question. Okay, so please solve and give it to me. Okay, question number 3 is the homework. So that the function f n to n given by fx equals to 2x is 1 1 but not on 2. Start with the 1 1 case. So f of x1 equals to f of x2. We get 2x1 equals to 2x2. 2 and 2 cancels. I get x1 equals to x2. I'm taking this as if condition, right? If f of x1 equals to f of x2, then I'm reaching to the conclusion that x1 equals to x2, and this is true because the domain you check is natural number. Okay, so natural number, it makes sense, and if it implies that, it means fx is 1 1. fx is 1 1. What about onto function, sir? Very simple. Let's check. I always taught you this. Whenever you're dealing with onto function, write this function as subject of y and find the boundary or the constraint on the variable y. So you get y by 2. You think logically. Okay. Can you find a value of x? Means y belongs to what, beta? Natural number. How come, sir? Check the codomain. If I take an entry from codomain, what is the codomain, sir? Codomain is, sir, 1 2 3 4 5 dot dot dot. Right now, take 3. Take y as 3. My x should be what? 3 by 2. Then this value of x is not a natural number anymore. Is 3 by 2 1.5 a natural number? It's not. 3 by 2 is what? 1.5. Is that a natural number? It's not a natural number. It means the 3 number in the codomain will be left out. What it implies is 3 is left out, and that is the clue. Whenever you see a number is left out in the codomain, it means the codomain and range is not equal. This is the teacher's point of view for all of you. What is the answer going to be? For answer, I'll rather do this. Think about it. What is the codomain, sir? Codomain is this, sir. 1 2 3 dot dot dot. What is the range, sir? What is the range, sir? Range is only even numbers. For any value of x you take, first number will be what? When x is 1 2. Second number will be what? 4 6 8 dot dot dot. X is a natural number. You can put any x natural number. X as 1 2 3 4 like that. Y will come out as 2 into x. So 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3. So these numbers you can check clearly. The range is not equal to the codomain. Therefore, fx is not onto. It makes sense, beta? Please check. Makes sense? Yeah. So I've given you approach, reason behind it. How do we understand this? Because I do understand many of you have troubles in onto functions. Okay, I know one part you get it, using graph also we understand, but onto the logic is that range should be equal to codomain. Okay, when it is not, when something is left out in the codomain, then it does not work. Okay. So that the modulus function f r to r given by fx is mod x is neither 1 1 nor onto. Okay, All right, sir, this is a very simple question, by the way. How do we get about this? Think about it. Defined on a real number. This is very simple. So if you check real number case, again start with this, f of x1 equals to f of x2, start with this, mod of x1 equals to mod of x2. You'll get here x1 equals to, open the mod, both plus minus sign. It's not unique. x1 equals to plus x2 also, x1 is equals to minus x2 also. Is it unique now? If I say 2 is equals to, let's say, minus a, and 2 is also equals to plus a, is it unique? Not anymore, okay? So this is not unique. It means, therefore, fx is not 1, 1. This is the end of the answer, but to show you, to make this sense to you more, you can draw the curve of mod of x. Check here, if you draw a horizontal line test, you get 2 intersection at every point. It means it is not going to be 1, 1 function. Okay? Next, onto function. For onto what we have, sir, let's write codomain first. Codomain is, sir, all real numbers. They have mentioned that, all real numbers. What about range, sir? What about range here? Range of modulus function is positive or 0. Means from all the real numbers, remove the negative real numbers. From all the real numbers, remove the negative real numbers. Okay? Then these two are not equal. Then the codomain is not equal to the range. Therefore, fx is not onto. fx is not onto. So that the relation R in the set A given by R equals to a comma b, a minus b is even, is an equivalence relation. Okay, so I'll give you a hint for this and then move on. The first part is for reflexive. What happens for reflexive? The ordered pair is a comma a and the relation is ARA. If you remember, the relation is ARA. Okay, for ordered pair a comma a, this will become what, beta? It will become a minus a modulus. This value is 0. Therefore, and we know that this is divisible by 0. So divisible by 2. What is the meaning of even number? Divisible by 2, right? So 0 can be divided by 2. 0 can be divided by any number. 0 can be divided by any number. So 0 is divisible by 2 also. Okay. Therefore, relation is R is reflexive. What about symmetric, sir? Of course, this also will work out. Please check. In this we have if and then cases. So we have A, R, B. This is if case, of course. From here I'll get A minus B modulus is divisible by 2. Right? A, R, B means that A minus B is divisible by 2. This is the if condition, means it's given true. Now take minus sign common over here. Just continue the statement. Take minus sign common, you get minus b minus a modulus. I'm not changing anything, just checking the minus sign common over here. Nothing else is changed. This is as it is. Divisible by 2. If you apply modulus on the negative sign, it will become positive. So I'll have here mod of b minus a is divisible by 2. Okay, divisible by 2. In that case, what happens? From here you can see the ordered pair is changed now. It was a minus b, now it is b minus a. So it becomes BRA. Okay, it was a related to b, now it is b related to a. So what I get now? It means that the given relation is symmetric. Please write the statement. Okay. Third one is transitive relation. In this you're going to take two if cases. So ARB, BRC. ARB means a minus b mod divisible by 2. Here it means that b minus c mod divisible by 2. If you take only positive case and add them, okay, add the two, what happens? You get a minus b plus b minus c divisible by 2. Excuse me, b and b cancels. We'll have a minus c. It means ARC comes back. So we started with ARB, BRC, and I'm reaching to ARC. Hence, the given relation is transitive also. Does it make sense? I've done only for positive side, you can do for negative also. Negative means you can take this as B minus A and C minus B. I'm taking both of these for only positive case. Okay? And adding them. I've taken A minus B as A minus B, B minus C as B minus C. If A minus B is positive, it will come out as A minus B only, no? If B minus C is positive, it will come out as B minus C only. So B and B cancels. If you want, you can take it as negative also. B minus A, C minus B. What will happen in that case? C, again B and B will be cancelled. You'll have CA. You'll have the relation as, again, you'll have this as C minus A, not A minus C. You'll have C minus A. But you have to take minus sign again to make it A minus C. Right? Because you're taking the negative case. So both cases are actually same, no? They are both justified. What about this statement? If a number is divisible by 2, think 8. Another number divisible by 2, let's say 4. Two numbers I've taken, 8 and 4. 8 is divisible by 2? Yes. What about 4? Divisible by 2? Yes. Add them. 12. Divisible by 2? Yes. So if two numbers are divisible by 2, the sum will also be divisible by 2. That's what the result I've taken here. If this is divisible by 2, then the sum also is divisible by 2. Please check. Moving on. Continuity and differentiability. A simple question on the logarithmic differentiation. Y equals to x power sin x we have. How do you solve it? Take log. You get ln y equals to sin x ln x. I hope you know that. How did I do this? Ln x power sin x is there. This comes out as coefficient. The power rule which is there in the logarithms. Right? Yes, sir. Differentiate now. You get 1 by y dy by dx. Over here, product rule. So cos x ln x plus sin x as it is this time upon x. Bring y on this way. You get derivative. What is the y value? X power sin x cos x ln x plus sin x upon this. This is your answer. Okay. Question number 8 now. Find the second derivative of y equals to log x. Okay. Let's start with the y1 first. Differentiate this log. You get log of x. That's the end of the answer. Is it? No, sir. Because if you differentiate this log, you get this down over here. What about this log with the chain rule? Differentiate that also. You get 1 by x. Answer is coming as 1 upon x log x. Now differentiate y2. You're going to use what over here? Use the quotient rule. Differentiate numerator. Derivative of numerator will be what? Constant. So 0. Forget about anything over here. Minus. This time 1 you keep as it is. Differentiate x log x. So you're going to get x as 1 and log x as it is. Plus x as it is. Differentiate log x. So 1 by x. Okay, I'm using the product rule in the second part. This is x log x the whole square. This is cancelled. I'm getting here minus 1 plus log x, and this is x log x the whole square. That's my second derivative. Okay. Quotient rule is clear, right? Differentiate this part over here, you get 0. So everything is 0, so don't have to do anything over here. Second part, keep 1 as it is, differentiate x log x using product rule. Next question. Question number 9. It's PYQ. Differentiating this with this is a parametric form, a function with another function, okay? So we'll take this as function p, this as q. I'm looking for dp by dq, okay? Differentiate this. So you'll get dp by dx upon dq by dx, right? Differentiate this, you get 2 sin x, and derivative of sin is cos, so cos x. What about this? E power cos x, derivative of cos, that's minus sin x. Answer is coming as minus 2 cos x upon e power cos x. That's my final answer. Derivative of function p with q, or sin square with e power cos x. Okay. Differentiate log x power x and x power log x. Okay. So how to solve this question? Again, take this as p and take this as q. Write this as y equals to p plus q. Y equals to p plus q. You want to find derivative of y, so dy by dx becomes dp by dx plus dq by dx, right? So take the functions one by one. Let's take this one first. P equals to log of x power x. Take log on both sides, so you're gonna get what over here? Please check. Log of p, right? Yeah, equals to log of x power x. This x will come in the front as the coefficient, right? So we get this value as x times of log of x. Okay, x times of log of x. Differentiate now. You get 1 by p dp by dx equals to differentiate on this side. X will be 1 and keep the other one as it is, log of x plus x as it is, differentiate the other one, you get 1 by log x, and differentiate this log x, you get 1 by x. This x and x cancels. My answer is coming as I can move the p on that side, so dp by dx over here. This p's go over there, so I'll write that later. In the meantime, we'll write this as log of x plus 1 upon log of x, right? That's what there in the that's what left in the denominator now. Yeah, log of x and 1 upon log of x. And if you move this value p from here to here, it become product, and p value is log of x power x. So write that, log of x power x. This p has been moved over here, and this is your final result. This right here is the final result. Please check. For the first part, of course, second part is still pending. Let's solve that. Let us solve that. Okay. For the second part, we'll take q now. So q is given as x power log x. Again, take log on both sides. You get log of q, log of x power log x. This comes in front. You get log x into log x. This becomes log x square. Okay. Now differentiate, right? So you get 1 by q dq by dx, right? Okay, correct. Actually in the log we have this understanding, right? Okay, this will come in front. We can differentiate also. So twice of log x into 1 by x. Am I right? Twice of log x for this part, and we have 1 by x over there. Okay, and we can move on this side. Q goes, sorry, my bad, this is q actually. So we get q over here, that is nothing but x power log x. We have 2 of course, and we have into log x by x. That's your answer. Please check. This is x power log x, this is into log x. Difference is there. Check this out. If there's a mistake, let me know. 10th is done. Question number 10th is over. 11th now. Find the derivative of this implicit function. Means when the y is not directly given, you cannot make subject y clearly. This type of function also comes as derivative in 2 marker. Simple, they can ask you. Differentiate, you get 2x. X into y becomes 1 into y plus x times of y1. Derivative I'm looking for, so y1. And over here we have 2y into y1 equals to 0. Correct, no? Because y square will become 2y and chain rule will make it y1 again. Combine these two and these two, you get 2x plus y as 1, and we have over here y1 common, it becomes x plus 2y as 0, right? On that side if you move, you get y1 times of x plus 2y equals to minus 2x plus y. So y1 becomes minus 2x plus y divided by x plus x plus 2y. Next question, 12th one. Find the value of k so that the function f is continuous at the indicated point. Okay, so we have to find what they are saying, that it's given as continuous. We have to find the k value. So we know that for this condition, limit of the function fx when x tends to value pi by 2 should be equal to f of pi by 2, and f of pi by 2 is given as 3. This is given as 3. That's right, this much is okay. How do you find limit? If the limit is existing in nature, it means the LHL will be equal to the RHL also, because if the function is continuous, it means limit is function is continuous means this will be true. This is true means limit exists. Limit exists means LHL and RHL will be equal. So I can find any one of them and get the result. Okay, let's find LHL only. Let's find LHL only. Okay, so I'm gonna find the LHL. For LHL, what we're gonna do? We're gonna write like this: limit of the function fx when x tends to pi by 2 from what side? From the minus side. Okay, what is fx now? K cos x upon pi minus 2x. What is fx? K cos x upon pi minus 2x. Pi minus 2x. Now look carefully. If you want to transform into the LHL expression, you have to replace x by pi by 2 minus h, and limit will change to what? S tends to 0. S tends to 0. Now you check. Limit of k cos of pi by 2 minus h divided by pi minus 2 times of pi by 2 minus h, and limit h tends to 0 is there. Let's get back. Check here. K is a constant, I can keep it outside, so we'll keep k outside. Limit h tends to 0. This will become what, beta? Cos of 90 minus h. So sine of h, pi as it is, 2 into pi by 2 is simply pi, and minus 2 into h. Minus 2 into minus h becomes plus 2h actually, sorry. Minus 2 into minus h, no? So it becomes plus 2h, sorry. Right, no? Correct. So pi and pi cancels, we have 2h. I'll bring the 2 also constant outside. So k by 2 into limit of h tends to 0 sin h by h. This value is nothing but 1. We know this very well. This value is 1. So my LHL is coming as k by 2. LHL is coming as k by 2, and this is equal to what? 3. This is equal to 3. So just write it over here. The limit is k by 2 equal to 3. The k value is 6. This is a 4 marker. We know very well. 4 marker from which chapter? From continuity and differentiability. Next. Integration now. Sin 4x, sin 8x. How to solve it? Please check. Apply the formula of sin A into sin B. 1 by 2 cos of difference you're going to take, it'll become minus 4 only. It'll become minus 4. So when you do that, it'll become minus 4. It just remains as it is. So what are you doing? 4x minus 8x. What is that? Minus 4x. But sir, cos of minus 4 will become plus only, no? Cos of minus x is what? Simply cos of x. Here you'll have a minus sign and take the sum. So cos of 12x. Cos of 12x, and of course you'll have over here dx. Am I right? Yeah, cos of 12x and dx. Integrate now. 1 by 2 outside. Integrate this. You'll get cos as sine 4x by 4. Here again you'll get cos as sine 12x by 12 plus this value c. Integration is taken care of, right? You can write this answer, sine 4x by 8 minus sine 12x by 24 plus c. Simple enough. P by Q. X secant square x. Again, a by parts question comes for 3 marks, not for 2 marks, for 3 marks. For by parts, what we do? We have the preference order, I let. Algebra has a preference over what? Of the trigonometric function. So take x as it is. Excuse me. Integrate secant square x dx. There's a minus sign. Differentiate x and integrate secant square. It will become what? It will become tan x dx. Okay. This is again what? X tan x minus. You'll have over here 1 into tan x dx. So x tan x minus integration of tan is minus log cos x plus c. Minus of minus becomes plus, so we have x tan x plus log cos x plus c. If somebody is thinking, sir, it is actually integration of tan is log secant, also true. Integration of tan is both values, right? Given by, either you can write it as log minus log cos of x or plus log secant of x, because this minus sign goes over here, becomes minus power, no? This minus, if you bring it on this side, it becomes power. So cos to the power minus 1 becomes 1 by cos only, that is secant. So in this question we already had a minus sign outside, so I took it as minus log cos x, so it becomes positive sign. Your choice. If you write this as minus log secant x, correct. Okay. Next, a 6 marker from integration. So as you can see, the questions that I've taken over here in this passing package are those questions that are chances of directly being appear in the examination or similar will appear. Now many of you think that, sir, why to do the 6 marker? Because it is an easy question alternative we have available, which is LPP, but this also is a very simple straightforward problem. Okay, if you have this question in your syllabus, you can directly solve it. LPP, sometimes if it is difficult calculation, we have not seen those questions, but if it is tricky this time, then you might miss out on that. And if you miss out or if you make mistake in LPP, you lose 6 marks. So you have to keep alternative ready. If some of you don't want to solve 5 marker in integration from the section D, okay, your choice. You can solve the matrices question, solve determinant question, you can solve AOI, differential equation, other questions are there, relation and function is there. Okay, so 4 questions you have to choose over there. 5 into 4 is 20 marks in section D. You can skip integration if you don't want to solve a particular function derivation. But over here, this is not okay, something that you should skip on. 6 mark question, if you make mistake, if you are not able to draw the graph properly, something over there, you can lose 6 marks and you don't have alternative to go to this if you don't prepare this. So if you don't want to prepare 5 marker of integration, your choice. But this is not a choice. You have to prepare the alternative of the 6 marker because you don't have choice to pick. It is an internal option. You cannot skip that question. Okay, come on. Prove that 0 to a fx dx is this. A very simple question actually. First step in this question is substitution. Substitution. Taking x as a minus t. Taking x as a minus t. So look at this side. I'm only talking about LHS, okay? So the limit when x was 0, what will happen to this? T will become a, right? Because when x is 0, this is x equals to, okay? Substitution, no, 1 second guys. Yeah. When x is 0, t becomes a. I'm changing the limit, this is the lower limit. Check the upper limit now. When x is a, t is 0. Now check, your integration is changed now. What happens to integration? It becomes, and differentiate it also, right? change the limits, change the function. Dx equals to minus dt actually. Okay, so we have lower limit is a, upper limit is 0. This becomes f of a minus t. We have minus dt actually, so I'll keep the minus sign outside. We have the minus dt instead of dx, so I'm going to keep the minus sign outside. First step was this only. Second step is the limit property. Limit interchanged. How come, sir? Because of the sign. The sign is, sir, minus sign. I can switch the limits. So this becomes what? This becomes 0 to a f of a minus t dt now. There is no negative sign left now because we have switched the limits using the minus sign 0 to a. Okay. The third step. The third step in this is what? Switching the variable, or we call this as changing variable. Changing variable. Okay. Why I'm writing like this? So that you get to have an idea what are the steps involved in this derivation. Okay. First step was substitution of x as a minus t. Second step was to change the limits, okay, using the minus sign, and last step is changing the variable. I can do that in integration with the same limits. So 0 to a, I'm writing this t as x. Wherever the t is there in this particular integration, I'll write this as x. So f of a minus x dx. Check carefully, this is your RHS. Hence proved, sir. Proved, sir. That part you have to solve. Okay. Part 2, can you solve it? I'll give you a hint, don't worry. Part 2, can you solve it? I'll give you the hint. Okay. So part 2 will write like this. Integration I equals to 0 to a root x upon root of x plus root of a minus x dx. Okay, this is my equation number 1. Just simply substitute or replace x as King's rule, sum of the limits, which is going to be a minus x, replaced by this x by a minus x. You'll get I value as 0 to a minus x upon root of a minus x plus x dx. Equation 2. Add 1 and 2 and solve for the integration value coming as what? Please solve it, okay? If you want the answer, you can, if it was an MCQ, we can use simply answer as a minus 0 upper limit by lower limit by 2. So answer will be a by 2, okay? I've given you the answer also, but solve it, 6 marker. Okay, next. Evaluate x square log x dx. This is same integration by parts. I let, in this case, log has the preference. So we'll keep log x as it is, integrate x square minus differentiate log x and integrate x square. You'll get what? X cube by 3 dx. Please solve this from here, guys. Solve from here. I've done the first step. X cube by 3. You can do this from here, right? Okay. Question number 18 now. Right? Because I have taught you these questions. I am here to help you pass, but you have to put an effort. You can just watch the question and get it done. You have to solve it from your side as well. I'm going to give a hint in the question, which is very simple. X upon x plus 1 by 2. Again, this is a 3 marker. PYQ also. One question will come guaranteed for 3 marker from partial fraction. So whether you solve it or not, it's your choice, but one question will come. Have a look. Not the same question, but similar will come. Maximum they can give you quadratic form in the denominator, which is not given as factors, or they can give you a cubic form which is given as factors. Your choice. Okay, but some of the question will come, the result will not be changing. You'll have the same approach to solve all the questions. Let's go about this. Okay, so how to solve it? We're gonna start with the creating partial fractions, x plus 1 and x plus 2 as a upon x plus 1 and b upon x plus 2. Achha, one important note over here. You are able to do that in this question because this question degree of numerator is less than, check here, degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator. then only you can create a partial fraction. If, listen to me, if in a question given to you, the degree of numerator is more, think about it, degree is what? 1 here, it's a linear function in the numerator. What about denominator? We have 2 factors, means quadratic, multiply them, x into x, it becomes x square. Degree is 2, so degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, then you can create a partial fraction. If it is not, if the degree of, usually in the question given to you guys, they give it like that only, in this form only. But if they have not given, then will you skip it? No, just take it in mind. The degree of denominator is more than degree of numerator. When you have this case, you have to actually do, let's say like this, f by g is there, no? You have to do g f, you'll get something like this, no? Quotient you'll get remainder also. So let this value of f equals to g, excuse me guys, q plus, what is that, r upon g. This will become a partial fraction in that case. Again I'm telling you, not asked, this is not there for your syllabus, like it's there for syllabus, but generally they don't ask this question. Maybe in your CET they might ask this kind of question, but not in PU2 boards. But it's my job to tell you all the situations. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Usually they give you this case only when the numerator degree is less. Okay, but I taught you anyway. Okay, a times of x plus 2, b times of x plus 1 times of x plus 1 and x plus 2, over here x upon, they are the same denominator, compare numerator, so x equals to a times of x plus 2 and b times of x plus 1. Okay, got it right now? And from here take x value as -2 once and x value as -1 once. When you took -2, this will become 0. You get -2 equals to b into -2 plus 1, which is minus b. B is 2. And take x value as -1, it means it will become what? -1 equals to, right now, -1 equals to, this is going to be 0. We'll have a into 1. So a value is -1. A value is -1. I remember in the comment section somebody was asking me this, that sir, this is not coming as -1, it's coming as +1, this is -2. Check guys once, this is coming as -1 only, this is coming as +2. The integration changes now, -1 upon, I'm not writing this, I'm writing this part. That's the integration, right? We have, that's the integration we have. So I'm going to write the right hand side part. A is -1, so -1 upon x plus 1 dx plus integration of, what is b? 2. 2 upon x plus 2 dx. The answer becomes minus ln of x plus 1 and plus 2 ln of x plus 2. Of course plus c is there. My final result becomes ln of x plus 2, this 2 will come as the square, divided by, this will is a coefficient, negative means it will come in the denominator, so x plus 1 plus c. Okay, use the quotient rule. Okay, log of this minus log of this becomes quotient. Have a look. Again, if you are confused, sir, you said that numerator is more than denominator, what are you going to do? Don't worry about that. I'm just telling you, just cross check once. Let's say you're solving a question and this question comes in the exam where the numerator degree is more. You can skip that if you're not able to find. Sir, the steps you showed, no, was difficult to do. It's gonna take time to solve it. Okay, you have other options to solve. No, you can solve other 3 markers. You can solve base here, you can solve other questions in 3 marker. Right? So you can skip that. Just have a look. Don't go blindly in the question and waste your time. But it's very important in the exam to pick the right question. Right? And knowing this information that this has to be always less gives us an edge. Because if in the exam they give numerator degree as more and we solve the question, it can be solved, but it will take time. And if you have not practiced those questions, you might make mistake in that. Okay? So the information that I'm giving you will help you not only solve the question, but also pick the questions that you want to skip. Please pay attention in the class. Okay? Next, matrices. A simple problem. You also solve. All of you solve this. Solve and verify, sir. Okay, solve and verify. Next. If you want, I can help you with the A dash. 1, 7, 5 comes over here, 6 goes over there. A very favorite topic from your matrices that boards keeps asking. Symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 1 is there. I'm looking for this value. Let's find A square first. So for this we'll have 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2, excuse me, right? 9 and 8, so 1. 9 and minus 8, so 1. Minus 6 and plus 4, so minus 2, am I right? Minus 6 and plus 4, that's minus 2, correct? 12 and minus 8, that's 4. 12 and minus 8 is 4. Minus 8 and plus 4, that's minus 4. Minus 8 and plus 4 is minus 4. What about K, sir? K will become, check here, 3K minus 2K, 4K and minus 2K, that's K. What about 2I, sir? 2I will be 2, 0, 0, 2. 2, 0 and 0, 2. Let's use the RHS first. What do we have for RHS? K minus 2I. K minus 2I. So I get this value as 3K minus 2 minus 2K, 4K and minus 2K minus 2. Okay. Again, you cannot skip the steps over here because it is a subjective question. It's not an objective question. If it was an MCQ and asking you the value of K, you don't have to write all the steps. Just the first step will give you the answer. Okay. But over here, it is a 2 marker, 3 marker, mostly 2 marker. That's why we are doing everything. Okay. Okay. So we have this value A square we have. Now compare this. Compare this with A square. Because this is equal to what? This is equals to A square, right? So write it over here. We get 3K minus 2 equals to 1. It means 3K equals to, move on the side, 3. So K equal to 1. K is equals to 1. Cross check once. Minus 2 into 1 is minus 2, correct? And 4 into 1 is 4. Minus 2 and minus 2 is minus 4. So it's correct only. The value of K is 1. What I did is just verified this value K for all the terms. It is valid. This is 2 beta, okay? This is 2. Please check. Okay, 21 now. Determinants. Find the area of the triangle whose vertices are given. Again, you have to give me the answer. I'm giving you the way to solve it. Area of triangle, let's say ABC, is given by 1 by 2. The coordinates are 3, 8, 1, minus 4, 2, 1, and 5, minus 1, 1. Okay. 3 into 2 minus, please check, 3 into 2 plus 1, that's 3 again, 2 and plus 1, that's 3 again, minus 8 times of, we get here, minus 4 and minus 5, that's minus 9, okay, and plus 1 times of, plus 4 and minus 10, that's minus 6, okay, so 9 plus 72 and minus 6, am I right? Please check, guys. So give me the answer, okay? Check whether it is right or not and give me the answer. Comment your answer from here. Comment answer. Okay? I want your involvement also, so that's why this is the P by Q. Solve it. Probability of obtaining no head appears when 2 coins are tossed. 2 coins are tossed. Okay? So head head, head tail, tail head, tail tail. No head appears. Only one case is there. Probability of getting no heads will be what? Only 1. Okay, so 1 upon 4. Correct, na? 1 upon 4. That's your answer. 2 marker. Bag 1 contains, this is a 3 marker. Pay attention. Bag 1 contains 3 red and 4 black balls. Bag 1 contains 3 reds, 4 black balls. while bag 2 contains 5 red and 6 black balls. Okay, the bags are chosen at random, I guess. The bags are chosen at random. Okay, so we have probability of the bag 1 is same as probability of the bag 2, which is what? It's going to be half. Okay, or let me call this to be event E and F, easier for us. Event E and F. Event E over here, F over here. What does E represents? Choosing bag 1. F represents choosing bag 2. Okay, got it? Means if I have 2 bags, I have to select at random. It means half of the chance that I'll pick any of the bags. Okay. Okay, 1 ball drawn at random. What are they asking first? Let's check. Find the. We already got a red ball. Chances of this coming from the bag 2. Bag 2 is F. They're asking that find the red ball from the bag 2. This probability they're asking us. You already picked the ball which is coming out as red. What are the chances that you pick the the ball and it is going to be your from the bag 2? So for that we're going to start finding this value first. A red ball from the bag number 1 and red ball from the bag number 2. Probability, check here. Probability of red from the bag number 1, which is this bag, E. So 3 by 7. Red from the bag number 2, 5 by 11. 5 by 11. Okay, once we have these values, I can go and find this. P of FR is what? P of F intersection R upon P of R, right? And how do you find P of F intersection R? By this value, P of RF into P of F, conditional probability. And how do you find this P of R value? Total probability means getting the red from the bag 2 plus getting the red from the bag 1. This represents total probability, this represents the conditional probability. I hope you got that. We have the values, let's find the result. P of RF into P of F. 5 by 11 into 1 by 2 upon, same thing, 5 by 11 into 1 by 2 plus, what is this going to be? P of R of E. Again 3 by 7 into 1 by 2. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 is cancelled. Let's continue. 5 by 11 upon, LCM will be what? 77 over here. 7 into 11 is 77. 11 7s is 7 5s are, so 35. 7 5s are, and 7 11s are means 33. They get the answer as 5 by 11 divided by 68 by 77. 11 7s are, 7 goes up. My answer is coming as 35 by 68. 35 by 68 is your answer. Please cross check, guys. Probability of getting a red ball from the bag number 2. Consider probability, get its answer. Okay, next. A fair coin and an unbiased die are tossed. Let A be the event head appears on the coin. Okay, head on coin, and B with the event 3 on the die. 3 on die. Check whether A and B are independent events. Okay, so we have tossed one coin. Probability of getting a head will be what? 1 by 2, and probability of getting a 3 will be what? Basically event B will be what? 1 upon 6. Correct, no? We have total of 6 outcomes. If you throw a die, 1 2 3 4 5 6, getting 3 will be what? 1 by 6 chances. Now if you combine the events A intersection B, what are you gonna get? The event will be what? Head and 3, right? If you combine both the events, what happens to this? You get actually head with 1, head with 2, all the way till head with 6. If you get heads, what happens with tails? Again, same thing. Tails with 2, all the way till tails with 6. So there are total of 12 events in this. Okay. So probability of intersection of A and B means getting a head and a 3 will become what? 1 chance out of 12. Only one is there, head and 3 over here. Right? So only 1 chance out of 12 events. Okay. 12 outcomes which is there. So 6 here, 12 outcomes are there. So 1 by 12. Okay, sir. This is clear. Now we want to say whether it is independent or not. It is independent. Check here. PA into PB if you do 1 by 2 into 1 by 6. What is the answer? 1 by 12. Which is clearly equal to P of A intersection B. So the event A and B are independent. Please check. A and B are independent. Okay, done. Moving on. AOD, find the local maximum value of the function given like this. I'm looking for local maximum value. Whatever it is there, first step is to find f dash of x. 3x square minus 3 equal to 0. We get 3 times of x square minus 1. X value is either 1 or minus 1. We have 2 critical points. So what are you going to do? Find the second derivative. Differentiate again. You'll get what? 6x. 6x value check now at both the critical points. When x is 1 and when x is minus 1. It'll become 6 and minus 6. This value is 0. I'm looking for maximum value. So f double dash at minus 1 is less than 0. Minus 6 which is less than 0. So f double dash of minus 1 is less than 0. It means that x equals to minus 1 is a point of local maxima. And same way, x equals to 1 is coming as positive. It means that f double dash of x is coming as positive at 1. It means that x equals to 1 is a point of minima. Okay. But I want to find the maximum and minimum value. So f max will be at f of minus 1. Check here. Minus 1 cube and minus 3 times of minus 1. Answer is minus 1 plus 3, which is 2. Answer is 2. Have a look. Simple, straightforward question. Find the length x of a rectangle is decreasing. Rectangle. This is x and this is width is y. X is decreasing. This dx by dt is negative. Minus 3 centimeters per minute. Decreasing, right? Means negative. Makes sense? Now, width is increasing. Is it? Width is increasing. So plus 2. Find the rate of change in the perimeter and the... Okay. Let's start the perimeter first. So we get twice of x plus y. That's how you go about this. Perimeter is twice of length plus breadth. Change in the perimeter. We get twice of dx by dt plus dy by dt. Differentiate. Twice of, this value is minus 3 and plus 2. Minus 1, so answer becomes minus 2 centimeter per minute. Okay, next is what? B. What is next one? Next one is simply changing the area. So how you find area? X into y. dA by dt is given as x times of dy by dt plus y times of dx by dt. What is the x value? They have said that when the instance is x 10, y is 6. Let's try. X is 10 and 2, y is 6 and minus 3. This is minus 3. Please check. I have written all the values over here. Right? 20 minus 18. Answer is 2 centimeters square per minute. Both the results are clear. A different variety of question that can be asked in your boards from chapter AOD. Please check. So I'm trying to cover up everything which is going to be present or can be asked, all the concepts. The passing package, I'm not giving you the questions that will appear directly. I'm not here lying to you. I'm not here tricking you to fall for the trap. I'm here to suggest you that in the chapters that is there, we have seen the PYQs, we have seen the model papers, we have seen the question bank. These are the questions that make sense for us, that if you solve it, as a teacher, it makes sense to me, that if you solve it, chances of you getting a very good, a safe score is higher. Okay? So please learn the concepts I'm teaching you in the questions that I'm teaching with. You can score good marks in your boards. Passing package. Okay? Moving on. Sand is pouring from a pipe, because I have taken questions of all the varieties of concepts in a chapter. Again, we get back to the rate of change. Sand is pouring from a pipe at rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. Means the pipe is like this and the cone is forming. Means the sand that comes out makes a cone. Okay, so same volume change is there. So volume change is given as 12 centimeter cube per second. One more thing, they have said that the height of the cone is 1/6 of the radius all the time. It means radius is 6h, right? The height of the cone is always 1/6 of the radius which is being formed for the cone. How fast is the height of sand cone is increasing when the height is 4 centimeters. When the height value is 4 centimeters, at an instant, because at some time it will become 4 centimeter, right? If the sand is pouring. So at that instant when the height is 4 centimeter, what is the height? What is the rate of change in the height? They are asking us this value. They are asking us this value. What it means? It means I have to write the volume function of the cone in terms of only variable h. 4/3 pi. Okay, sorry, volume function of cone, no? My bad. Sorry, sir. 1/3 pi r square h. Cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Sorry. Okay. Continue. 1/3 pi. What is r value? R is 6h. So right here 6h the whole square into h. So I get 6 square will become 36/3. So 12 pi h cube is the volume. Let us sink in. 6h the whole square, 36h square, 36/3, 12, h square into h cube. So pi h cube into 12. Now you're going to differentiate this. So 12 into 3 will become what? Again 36. Pi h square into dh by dt. Right? 36 pi h square dh by dt. We have the value of this as 12. Please check 12. So write 12 equals to 36 pi. H becomes 4 square. H is given as 4. And this is dh by dt. So we get 12 times this is 3. 4 square is 16. Okay. So I'll bring everything on this side. 3 into pi into 16 equals to dh by dt 1/48, right? Pi rate of change of volume, no, height, centimeter per minute is the value of dh by dt. Per minute or per second? Per second, sorry. My bad. Units are important, okay beta? Units are important, so don't mess that up. Centimeter per second. Okay? Yes. And before you go in the exam, you have to go through the marking scheme once. Okay? It's given. We'll help you with that. If you want me to, let me know that in the comment section. Okay? So far, how is the session going? Let me know that as well in the comment section, because I want to know, because this is just beginning of your preparation. This is just the passing package. We have more sessions to come. I want to include what you need from my side. Okay? Moving on. If A is this, B is this, C is given, A plus lambda is perpendicular. Let's find A plus lambda first. A plus lambda we will find first. A. Now when we are adding this, how do we add vectors? Sir, we add like components, means we add x to x component, y to y component, z to z component. Okay, sir. So it means we'll add 2, which is the x component. And what is the x component of b? It is -1, sir. What is the x component of lambda b? Sir, minus lambda. So add this 2 minus lambda. X component of b is -1, but lambda b will be minus lambda. Okay, sir. Moving on. Y component now. 2, here we have 2 for the b, but for lambda b will become 2 lambda. So 2 plus 2 lambda. J cap. For k cap, we have just lambda into 1 plus 3. So we get here 3 plus lambda k cap. Now once we have a plus lambda b, this thing perpendicular, it means, what it means, a plus lambda b dot product with c will be 0. C has no k caps. Simply multiply only this and this with the respective coefficient 3 and 1. So we get 3 into 2 minus lambda plus 1 into 2 plus 2 lambda as 0. We get 6 minus 3 lambda plus 2 plus 2 lambda is 0. 8 minus lambda. So lambda value is coming as 8. Find the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given like this. Okay. We are looking to find the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given like this. Okay, sir. How do you find that? So area of parallelogram is given by modulus of A cross B. Can you find A cross B? Yes, sir, we can do that. Let's do that. We'll have I cap, J cap, K cap as my first row, and the first one, which is 3, 1, 4. This is 1 minus 1 and 1. Start with this. 1 plus 4, which is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. Minus J cap will give me 3 minus 4, which is minus 1, right? 3 minus 4, which is minus 1. And plus K cap will give me minus 3 and minus 1, which is minus 4. My answer is coming as 5 I cap plus J cap and minus 4 K cap is the vector A cross B. I want the modulus of this. So modulus of this will turn out to be in the root 25, 1 and 16. 26 plus 6 is 32 plus 10 is 42. Answer is root 42. It's an area, so square units. PYQ. So it's the PYQ, but also a concept from the chapter vector algebra and how to solve it given to you. So I'm saying that, let's say not this question, forget about it. This question will not come. But can a question come? Ask yourself, can a question come from the chapter vector algebra, which is a high voltage chapter again, on the area of parallelogram? Yes, it can come. If you know this formula, if you know how to solve it, can you not solve that particular question? Yes, you can. That's my whole job over here. That's how you prepare. That's how I am here to prepare you. Okay, next question. 3 vectors A, B, C satisfy the condition A plus B plus C is 0. Evaluate this condition. If this is satisfied, let's try from here only. Entity is there, A plus B plus C, the whole square. What do we get for this? A square, B square, C square. We have the entity, right? Twice of A dot B, B dot C and C dot A should be 0. Vector, 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 vector. Okay. What is this value? 1. What is this value? 16. That's 4. Excuse me. This value is given as mu. So plus 2 times of mu is 0. It means 2 mu is equals to 20 plus 1, so 21. Negative. Mu is equals to minus 21 by 2. Minus 21 by 2. Next. Find the order and degree of the differential equation. This is clear, right? Okay. So if you can see, I am dealing with the chapters one by one. Alright. Moving on, 31. Find the degree and order of differential equation. Degree and order. Degree. For degree to be defined, we have a condition that given differential equation should be only in the polynomial of derivative. Only in the form polynomial of derivative. Polynomial of derivative. Okay, in that case we have sine function, means degree not defined. Degree not defined. What about order, sir? What about order? Order is on highest power of the, or highest derivative, not power, highest derivative, that is 2. Highest derivative is 2. Okay, moving on. Question number 32 now. Find the general solution of the given differential equation. Let's form the standard of your linear differential equation. This is LDE, right? Yeah. So we can form here dy by dx plus 2 upon x times of y. Am I right? Yeah. And this is nothing but x ln x or x log x. Correct? This is my standard differential equation in the form of LDE. Okay, LDE. Chaliye. Once we have this, we know the values of p and q from here. The value of px is this and value of qx is this whole thing. This is my qx. We need to find the integrating factor, right? So e power integration of px dx we have, px dx we have. Okay, let's try. So e power integration of 2 by x is there, means I can write 2 into 1 upon x dx. 2 is a constant, can be kept outside. So e power 2 ln x, correct? So e power ln x the square, I can take 2 as the coefficient to the power. This becomes simply x square. This becomes simply x square. Once we have this value of integrating factor, my answer, since the y is the independent variable over here, answer is given by y into integrating factor equals to integration of qx into integrating factor dx. Okay, correct? Proceed from here. So we get y times of x square equals to integration of x square times of x ln x dx. It becomes x cube ln x dx. Am I right? X cube ln x dx. Yeah, x square into x is x cube ln x dx. By parts we can use over here. We can use by parts over here. Let us continue. So we have yx square equals to integrate on this side. We're gonna use. So log has the preference. Log has the preference clearly. So keep ln x as it is, integrate x cube. So you're gonna get x power 4 by 4 minus, this time differentiate ln x. You'll get 1 by x, and this will be as it is, x power 4 by 4 dx. This x and this is cancelled. Okay, I'm getting here x power 4 by 4 ln x minus integration of 1 by 4 x cube dx. My answer is nothing but x power 4 by 4 ln x minus x cube, integration becomes again x power 4 by 4, and we already have a 4 over here, so 16 plus c. This is the answer for yx square. If you want, you can divide everything by x square and it become x square by 4, x square by 16 and c by x square. Your choice. You can write y equals to x square by 4 ln x, x square by 16 with a minus sign, and c by x square. Your choice. They are looking for general solution, so we don't have to find the value of c, of course. There is no boundary condition given over here. Next question. The degree of differential equation is what? Degree depends upon your, the question is given as 2x square. Okay, second derivative, the power 1, first derivative plus y. This represents your order. Order is 2 and the power of the order expression will be your degree. So order is 2 and that highest power of that highest derivative is going to be degree. So degree answer is 1. Answer is 1. Degree is 1, order is 2. Find the general solution of the okay, again another LDE standard. Let's write the standard form of LDE. dy by dx. Okay, same question. 2 by x. Y, in this case we have just x. X square by x will be simply x. Okay, so we know that px value is coming as 2 by x. So we just solved it. Integrating factor will come as x square. We just solved this question, and your qx value is simply x. Answer will be given by y times of x square integration of x into x square dx. How much is that? X cube dx. How much is that? X power 4 by 4 plus c. My answer is coming as yx square equals to x power 4 by 4 plus c. So y equals to x square by 4 plus c times of x power minus 2. Please cross check, guys. How I got the integrating factor? From here, same steps. Okay, because px is same, just the qx is changing. Even the form is same, y by x. Y is the independent variable over here and y is the independent variable over here. X is the dependent, y is the independent. Okay, makes sense? Come on. 35, 3D geometry, 3-dimensional geometry. Derive the equation of a line in a space through a given point and parallel to a given vector b, okay, both in vector and Cartesian form. All right. First of all, two things are given to us. One is the point A. Let's call this to be point A with the, what is this, x1, y1 and z1. This is the vertex of the point A. Okay. And there's a vector which is like this. Vector B is also given. Let's call vector B to be AI cap, BJ cap and CK cap. AI cap, BJ cap and CK cap. Okay. Let's take a point B. Any arbitrary point means any unknown point on the line which is parallel to the vector B. Okay, the coordinate will be unknown xy and z. Xy and z. Okay, so far the given information is that vector B is given, AI cap, BJ cap, CK cap, and point A is given. Okay, x1. This is x1. Okay, guys. Now, if you join the vector OA, means the position vector of the point A from the origin. Okay, this can be written as vector A. And if I join the B to O, okay, then this can be my resulting vector R as per the triangle law of addition in a triangle OAB. So if you apply triangle law of addition, where in triangle OAB, check carefully, vector OA and AB are attached what? Head to tail. Point A is the head of the vector OA and A is the tail of the vector AB. It means attached head to tail, so triangle law of addition will be valid. In that regard, I can write vector R directly as vector OA plus vector AB. This is very important step, bacha. This is very important step. Let's continue from here. This is clear. Let's write vector OA first. So vector OA has a way to be written. Vector OA is given by, I have the coordinates known, so x1 I cap, y1 j cap and z1 k cap. I know I have taught you this concept many times, but still this is the last time in examination I have to teach you once again. That's why I'm doing whatever I'm doing over here. Okay, good. So this is my OA vector. What about AB vector? We know vector AB is parallel to B. It means AB will be given by lambda times of vector B. So vector AB will be given by lambda times of AI cap, BJ cap and CK cap. C K cap. So if you write the direct answer, a vector R is given by what? Check here carefully. X1 I cap, Y1 J cap and Z1 K cap plus lambda times of AI cap, BJ cap and CK cap. This is your vector form. This is your vector form. Okay, of a line which is passing through this point x1, y1, z1 and parallel to this line ai cap, bj cap and ck cap. Okay, great. Now I can rewrite this vector r as same. Unknown coordinates are x, y, z. From the point O, if I write vector r as xi cap, bj cap, sorry, my bad, lost it, yeah, yj cap and zk cap, right? This is z, okay, zk cap, got it? R will be written as x minus 0 because origin's coordinate is 0, 0, 0, so x minus 0, y minus 0, z minus 0. This is how we have learnt already. What is this? This is the way of writing a vector or basically a directed line segment from a point, okay, of the reference xi, yj and zk. Okay, so if you compare, this is a vector form, by the way. They're asking us both vector and Cartesian form. This is a vector form. First part is clear. For Cartesian form, I'm doing what I'm doing next. Have a look. I have x component. What is x component, sir? On the left hand side, only x. What is x component on the right hand side? x1 plus lambda a. What are you saying, sir? I cap represents x component or not? Yes. So on the left hand side for the vector r cap, vector r, x is the only x component? Yes. So compare x, y and z component on both sides. So you get x equals to x1 plus lambda a. Same way, y equals to y1 plus lambda b. Okay, and the last one I can write over here, z equals to z1 plus lambda c. I'll show you. For y, you check. Left hand side we have only y, right hand side we have y1 plus lambda bj cap. Z1, oh sorry, z on the left hand side, right hand side we have z1 plus lambda ck. Now find the value of a from here. Sorry, value of lambda from here. So we get x minus x1 by a equals to lambda. Here also y minus y1 by b equals to lambda. Here also z minus z1 by c equals to lambda. So lambda being a parameter, you'll have the same values, no? Can the lambda value will change for all the three different cases? No. It means actually x minus x1 upon a, y minus y1 upon b and z minus z1 upon c equal to lambda. If I write the parameter, this will be my parametric form. But if I remove the lambda, because they're all equal, no? I'll remove the lambda, then this particular statement becomes your Cartesian form. This becomes your Cartesian form. So we have derived both statements, vector and Cartesian. Have a look. Okay guys? Yeah? Okay sir. Alright. Now, one second. Okay, this extra mark, let me erase this. Okay, moving on. Next question. Find the angle between the pair of lines given by. We have two lines given. What is this meaning? This is your vector, what is called? So vector A, basically A plus lambda B1. This is A1 actually. And this is your A2 vector plus lambda B2. This represents your line L2. This represents your line L1. R means, so you might say, if somebody is thinking in this way, sir, we have both as R means they are equal. No sir, no. R represents a unknown vector or general vector, arbitrary vector across the line L1. Same way. Here also R represents across the line L2 a general or a arbitrary vector. Okay. So if you're writing that format in the vector form, the angle between the line L1 and L2, listen to me, angle between L1 and L2 is basically angle between vector B1 and vector B2. Why we are using this concept? Very simple, because for two lines, if you are evolving the angle, we need to find the slopes. M1 M2 concept is there, tan theta, remember, tan theta M1 minus M2 upon 1 plus M1 M2. Will you have that formula over here? You do not have that formula over here. But if I can relate these lines with the help of a vector, then I do have a formula for angle between two vectors, and that is given by cos theta equals to B1 dot with vector B2 divided by modulus of vector B1 into modulus of vector B2. You know this? Of course you know this. Dot you take now. 1 with 3, that's 3 sir. 2 with 2, that's 4 sir. And 2 with 6, that's 12 sir. 1 with 3, 2 with 2, 2 with 6. Dot product is done. Modulus of this part, we have 1 plus 4 plus 4, that is 9. Check here, 1 plus 2 square plus 2 square, 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Over here, 9 plus 4 is 13, 13 plus 36, 49. Not sure, do the calculation please. 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, 9 plus 4 is 13, 6 square is 36, 13 plus 36 is 49. I've taken that. I get 19 over here, root of 9 is 3, and root of 7, root of 49 is 7. My answer is over here. Cos theta is given by, check this out, 19 upon 21. So theta value is cos inverse of 19 upon 21. Sir, how will you solve this? You don't have to solve. This is your answer. You don't have to solve after this. This is your answer. Done? Okay. PYQ also. Please check. I recent PYQ. Next. If a line has direction ratio 2 minus 1 minus 2, then determine its direction cosines. Okay. DRs are given 2, minus 1 and minus 2. So how do you find direction cosines? These are the values of A, B, C. So the value of L is found using A upon root of A square plus B square plus C square. Okay. Of course, you'll have a plus minus sign over here because there's a root involved. Getting it? Let's find this value first. Root of A square plus B square plus C square. This value is how much? Root of 4 plus 1 plus 4. Am I right? 4 plus 1 plus 4. How much is that? Root 9 means 3. Since it is root means we'll have both plus minus sign, of course. Okay, check. So I get this over here as L was 2. So 2 upon 3. What is the sign? Plus minus. So we'll go with the plus minus because numerator is positive. What about M, sir? M will be B upon, same thing, B upon this whole thing. What is B value? Minus 1. So you go minus 1 upon 3 plus minus. So it will become minus plus. How come, sir? If you have minus plus minus, what happens? This minus into plus will become minus and minus into minus will become plus. So minus plus. Changes the sign. Okay, that's what I've taken here. Minus 1 by 3. Minus plus 1 by 3. What about N, sir? N will be same. Minus plus 2 by 3. What is the difference over here? I'll show you. What's the meaning of minus plus or plus minus? I'll show you. Because these are two different combinations. The combination number 1 is 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 and minus 2 by 3. This is the first combination, and the other combination is minus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 and plus 2 by 3. This is the values for your L, M, N. Check. We have two different combinations. That's why it's written very carefully. Plus minus, minus plus and plus minus. Check here. It's a simple question, but concept matters. Find the shortest distance between the lines. Okay, formula is there. This is your vector, I just showed you, B1. This represents your vector, B2. This is your A2. And this is your vector, A1. Is this part. First step is to find A2 minus A1. Let's do that. 2I minus I is just I. J minus J, 0. J cap. And minus K, nothing. Means minus K cap. Simplify please. You get I minus K. A2 minus A1 is clear. I minus K is the answer. What about next one? Next one is B1 cross B2. B1 cross B2. For that, start like this. I, J, K. Let's find the value of B1 first. We have 2 minus 1 and 1. Over here we have 3 minus 5 and 2. Start from this. You get minus 2 minus 5. Sorry, minus 2 and plus 5. That's 3. Then with minus J cap, correct now? Minus 2 and plus 5. With minus J cap, this is cancelled. 4 minus 3, which is 1. 4 minus 3, which is 1. And plus K cap, you check now. We have minus 10 plus 3. That's minus 7. Correct, no? Minus 10 plus 3. That's minus 7. I'm getting here 3I cap minus J cap and minus 7K cap. This is my B1 cross B2. Let's find the modulus also together. We get here 9, 1 and 49. Correct now? 7 sevens are 49, 1 and 9. So 59. This value is coming as 59, root 59. Modulus is coming as 59. Now the formula for distance. Distance means always positive, of course. So we're gonna go like this. A2 minus A1 vectors, of course, dot with B1 cross B2 divided by mod of B1 cross B2. This is your answer when you have two different vectors. But if it was a parallel line, if it is only vector B and B, what is the meaning of that? It means this is your line L1 and this is the line L2, right? If line L1 and L2 are parallel, they'll be both parallel to the same vector only, no? If two lines are parallel, they will be parallel to the same vector. It means you'll not have B1, B2, you'll have just B over there. You'll just have B over there. Then this result becomes B cross A2 minus A1. Okay? I'll show you the formula, don't worry. I'll show you this case later. Right now, let's continue over here. Dot you take. Dot of I with 3, so becomes 3. Dot of minus K with minus 7, so plus 7. Divided by root 59. Answer becomes 10 upon root 59. This is the length, so units. This is my answer. I was talking to something to all of you. If you have this particular case, parallel case, then D is given by vector B actually, not B1 because there is no B1 over here. Vector B cross with A2 minus A1. This modulus comes, excuse me, divided by, of course, mod of vector B. This is the answer. If you have only one vector B, because lines are parallel. This is for line L1 and L2 parallel. For right here, for parallel lines. Okay, clear. Have a look. Now revising, this question might come, then you will say, sir, you do not give me this. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Here it is. Okay. Find the angle between pair of lines. For any Cartesian form questions, just check whether it is satisfying this condition or not. This condition. Where is the condition? We just solved it right now. This condition. How to check? The coefficient of x, y and z. Check carefully. X, y and z should always be equal to 1. Coefficient of x, y, z should always be equal to 1. Now cross check. X is 1, y is 1, z is 1. Here also x, y, z is 1. Not even minus 1. Once you have that value, then the angle is given by cos theta. This represents beta your vector b1 and this is your vector b2. Then cos theta is given by b1 dot with b2, sorry, yeah, correct, no? Divided by mod of b1 and mod of b2. 3 into 1 is 3, 5 into 1 is 5, 4 into 2 is 8, correct, na? 3, 5 and 8. Yeah, mod of this, check here, we'll have 9, 25 and 16 over here, 1 plus 4, okay. 11 plus 5 is 16 divided by root 50 and root 6. So I get this as 50 into 6. So 16 upon, write this as 2 into 25 into 2 into 3. 6 is 2 into 3 and 50 is 2 into 25. Check here. If I solve this, I'll get 2 into 2, 1 2 will come out and 25 will come out as 5. This will be inside only root 3. Okay, my answer is coming as, check here, this 2 cancels this, 16 by 8. I'm getting the answer as 8 upon 5 root 3. So my cos theta is 8 upon 5 root 3. Rationalize it, root 3 by root 3. I get 8 root 3 upon 15, right? So my theta value is coming as cos inverse of 8 root 3 upon 15. What was the first step in this question? The first step is to identify the coefficient of x, y, z is always 1. Once you have that, the denominator represents your vector b1 and vector b2. Simply find the value of cos theta as b1 dot b2 upon mod of b1 and b2. Again, this is also vector. Okay, get the result. 3 marker. Okay, LPP question 6 marker. Let's have a look. Maximize and minimize z equal to 3x plus 9y. Why I take this question? I know I have solved this question at multiple occasions, more than once actually. Then why I take this question again and again? Because beta, this is a PYQ. It has both option of maximize and minimize. It has more than 2 constraints. Check here 1, 2 and 3. So that's why I've taken this question at multiple occasions. I'm going to solve this and this one. Yeah. Okay, I want to solve this one. Okay, maximize and minimize z equal to 3x plus 9y subject to the constraint x plus 3y less than 60. Okay, so whenever you have this, the graph is plotted, but I'll show you how to plot. Simply take the curve x plus 3y equal to 60 and write the intercept form. So x by 60 plus y by 20 equals to 1. Means when x is 0, y is 20. When y is 0, x is 60. So when x is 0, y is 20, 1 point, and when y is 0, x is 60. So I have the 2 coordinates now, 0, 20 and 60, 0. This point is 60, 0. Got it? Once you have that, next line, x plus y equal to 10. This was the first one. Second one you're going to go with. X plus y equal to 10. Again, write the same intercept form. X by 10 plus y by 10 equal to 1. It means when x is, I'll write the coordinate directly, when x is 0, y is 10, and when y is 0, when y is 0, x is 10. Okay, points are over here, 0, 10 and 10, 0 over here. Okay, now the third one is x equal to y. That's this line. That is this line. Okay, now once you plot this line, we have to first find the region to be addressed. Check the region one by one. This says less than 60. It means I have to go below this line. Next one was x plus y more than 10. Means I have to go above this line. Okay. Now it says x is less than y, means y is more than x. So I had to go, where is y? Over here. Y is more, means y is greater. So I'm going above. If you take all them together, this becomes your feasible reason. Okay. So you are finding these, plotting the curve carries 2 marks. Getting the final answer carries 1 mark. Okay, means for both the results, maximize, minimize, if both are there equally, they'll carry 1 mark. Okay, solving and finding corner points carries 1 mark, like that. Okay, and getting the equations also carries 1 mark. Total 6 marks are there. Okay, once that is clear, we have to find the corner points. How do you find that? So we have to find, this point is known 0, 10, this is known 0, 20, and the other two is what? Other two is 5, 5, 15, 5. How do you find these two? Simply put the condition x equals to y in this over here. Put over here x equals to y. When you do this, you're going to get what? 4x equals to 60. Means it becomes 15, 15. Correct, na? X equals to y, if you put, it will become x plus 3x. So 4x equals to 60. X is 15. Over here, if you put x equals to y, you'll get 2x equals to 10. X equals to 5. So x and y are both 5 and 5. Now we have 4 corner points. We have 4 corner points, excuse me, and then we have what, beta? We have objective function. Let's write corner points first. 0, 10, 5, 5, then we had 0, 20, I guess, and we had 15, 15. Am I right? Yeah. Function is 3x plus 9y. Objective function is 3x plus 9y. Let's go about this. 9 into 10. I get over here 90. 15 plus 45, so 60. Correct, na? 3 into 5 is 15. 5 into 9 is 45. Sum is 60. 20 into 9, that's 180. 9 into 20 is 180, and 15 into 3 is 45. And 15 into 9, that's 135. Sum is how much? 180 only. Okay. Now we're looking for Z max, Z minimum. So this carries also marks, and this also carries marks, last 1 mark. Z max is equals to 180, okay, occurs at all points on the line, it's not online, okay, excuse me, on the line, which line is this? 180, 180, 0, 20 and 15, 15. So we have DC or CD on the line CD. So it occurs at all the points, means we have how many points? Infinite number of points. At all the points, maxima occurs as 180. What about Z minimum? Minima occurs as 60 and occurs at the coordinate 5, 5. At the point 5, 5, which is again, which point is this? Point B. At the point B, 5, 5. Okay, clear? Can you move on? All right, have a look one more time before I move on. This is clear, sir? Yes, have a look. Clear, sir? Okay. Next. Now this question, usually this question comes for 4 marks, but this particular one here, because in the question we have a cube and we have 3 cross 3 matrix, it is actually a 5 mark question from your question bank. But if it is a 4 mark question, then it will be a square term, and you'll have a 2 cross 2 matrix. This is a value which I've taken for a square, this is a value I've taken for a cube. 7a and 2i you can find. 7a you can find, right? No problem. 7, 0, 14, 0, 14, 7, 14, 0, 21, and 2i also you can find. 1, 0, 0, sorry, 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, and 0, 0, 2. Once you have this, simply take difference of all. Can I find 6a square also? Let's find 6a square quickly. 6a square, if I find 5 into 6 is 30, 0, 48, 12, 24 and 30 again. 6a square I'm finding. 6 into 8 is 48. Okay, 6 into 0 is 0 and 6 into 13 is 78. Okay, you can take LHS. Take LHS. We have a cube minus 6a square plus 7a plus 2i. Solve it, you'll get all this as 0 only. Solve it please. Okay, solve it please. You'll get this answer. Get the difference, I'll show you. Check here. 21 minus 30 is minus 9. Minus 9 plus 7 is minus 2 plus 2, 0. Try for all the terms. Okay, done. Let's move on. All right. Okay, next question is on the 5 marker. Another 5 marker, please check. How to solve this question? You have to solve this by matrix method. Simply write this coefficient. So you'll have 2, 1 and minus 1. You'll have 1, 1 and minus 1 because you have to move z on this side. You'll have 2, 3 and 1. This is your coefficient matrix. Variable matrix will be x, y and z. We have 3 variables. And the constant matrix is 1, 0 and 11. 1, 0 and 11. Okay, so if you call this to be matrix A, this to be matrix X, then you have A into X equals to matrix B. To find X, we have to do what? A inverse into B, right? A inverse into B. And how do you find A inverse? Simply adjoint of A by determinant of A. I know you all know this question, you are prepared for it because this is one of the most common and for a sure question. Like we have LPP, no? Similarly, this is a sure question that will come. Numbers will be different, things will be different, but there will be a question like this on 5 marker for sure. So I know you are all going to solve this question anyway. So that's why I just made a recall in your mind. I'm not here to solve this question for all of you. I'm here to help you know that or remember that this question will come for 5 marks. Prepare it and this is your answer. This is your answer. Okay. So if you solve it, let me know what is the coming answer value. So this is your adjoint value. This represents your determinant of A and this is the matrix B. Matrix B is 1, 0 and 11. Right? Check here 1, 0 and 11. Alright. So let me know the answer in the comment section. Okay. Comment the answer. Comment your answer. Okay, moving on. Next is a 5 mark question, a 5 marker question in your CND. How to solve it? Y equal to 3 cos log x, 4 sin log x. You have to prove this. Start from here. Y1 you're gonna solve. You're gonna get cos derivative is minus, so minus 3 sin log x. Derivative of log will be x because cos becomes sin, but log will be 1 by x. Plus 4 sin becomes cos log x as it is by x. Okay, take x common and on this side you'll get x into y1 equals to minus 3 sin log x plus 4 cos log x. Differentiate one more time. You will have here product rule, so you'll get x as 1, y1 as it is, plus x as it is, y1 becomes second derivative y2. Differentiate, you'll get minus 3 sin becomes cos log x, log will be 1 by x by chain rule, and over here cos becomes minus sin, so minus 4 sin log x, and log x will be what? Again 1 by x. Take minus 1 by x common. This will be 3 cos log x, 4 sin log x. 3 cos log x, 4 sin log x, nothing but y. Simplify and move this over here. You get x y1 plus x square y2, and this will be simply what? Left over here minus y. Move on this side and rearrange and write this. You are getting here x square y2 plus xy1 plus y is 0. Please check. X square y2 xy1 plus y is 0. And if you look at this, same thing is written over here. X square second derivative y2 x, first derivative is y1 plus y is 0. They are the same. 5 marker. Okay, this is a 5 mark question. This is very simple. The chapter itself is very simple. Next is a question on 5 marker of linear differential equation but particular functions. Have a look. Find the equation of the curve passing through the origin, means whatever the curve is, it passes through the origin, so I can use the point 0, 0 as boundary condition to get the value of the unknown, variable or c, whatever it is. They're also saying that tangent means slope, dy by dx is equal to sum of the coordinates. So x plus y. Move y over here. You get dy by dx, right? Sorry. Excuse me. Minus y equals to x. So your px value is minus 1 and your qx value is x. Integrating factor will be e power minus 1 dx. Answer is nothing but e power minus x. This is my integrating factor. Okay. Answer, solution. Y times of e power minus x equals to integration of e power minus x into the q value, which is x. This is by parts. We can use eyelet. Eyelet, if you use, algebra has the preference over exponential function. So go like this, take x as it is, integrate e power minus x, e power minus x dx minus derivative of x will be 1 and e power minus x dx, integration one more time. Excuse me. Yeah, I can write the answer directly, no? I can write the answer directly. Integration of e power minus x is what? E power minus x by minus 1. Okay, check here. So I get here minus x e power minus x. Over here, this will become plus integration of e power minus x dx. If you're not sure, do your own calculation, okay? Do your own calculation, please. Over here you get minus e power minus x upon, what is this? Again, yeah, that is it, plus c. Am I right? Because you'll have e power minus x as e power minus x integration divided by minus 1. Okay. Now, simply we can write this, take this common. We'll have over here minus e power minus x common. We have over here x plus 1 plus c, and this is y e power minus x. Put the x value as 0 and y value as 0. This whole thing, this result is my general solution. Now we put the value of x and y. Okay, check this out. Have I messed up some sign somewhere? Let me just cross check. Give me 1 second, okay? If I integrate the value of y is minus 1, I get this as minus 1 only, correct now? And it become e power minus x, that is, this part is correct. Over here, this is correct, e power minus x into x as it is, integrate this, you'll get minus e power x, correct? Minus sign, derivative of x is 1, e power minus x will be e power minus x, this will become plus, that is also correct. Integrate one more time, you get minus sign, that is also correct. So I think the sign is correct. If I have made any mistake, let me know, okay? But I think the signs are correct. Okay, now put the values of x as 0, y as 0 from the origin point. Means this curve is passing through the origin, means x and y will satisfy. So x 0, y 0, this is 0. I get here e power 0 means simply 1, again 0 plus 1 plus c. Check here, this whole thing is minus 1. From here I am getting the value of c as 1. Value of c is 1. Check here. So y e power minus x minus x minus e power x, excuse me, minus e power minus x, x plus 1 plus 1. Am I right? X plus 1 plus 1. C value is coming as 1 only, no? Have a look. Right? Because if you take, excuse me, e power minus x will become simply e power 0. So it will become 1, minus 1 is there. 0 plus 1 is again 1. I think this should be x minus 1. Something is wrong. It should be coming as 0 actually. C should be coming as 0. Something doesn't seem right. Let me just check once. Okay, so I checked, the answer is correct only. Yeah, it is right only. It is, everything is correct. C value should come as 1. It means the value, if you check over here, y becomes, divide this by this, you'll get minus times of x plus 1. This will be cancelled if you divide by this, and you'll have 1 upon e power minus x. So y minus x minus 1, and this is e power x. Answer is coming as y e power x minus x plus 1. Please check. Okay, sorry, I thought it is wrong, but it is actually correct. Okay, no mistakes over here. Usually I do mistakes sometimes in calculations, but this one is not one of them. Have a look. Okay, Okay, sir, this is clear. 5 marker in LDE with the particular function concept. They can ask you directly also only till this part, which is general function concept. But in this case, they were asking us particular function by giving the point value as passing through origin means 0, 0 is the boundary condition which can be used to find the unknown variable C. Next. Sine inverse is given. Prove this condition. How to solve it? Very simple, sir. By 1 we can find, yeah, 1 upon 1 minus x square in the root. Take it over here. Take y1 square first. You'll get 1 upon 1 minus x square. Now you can take product. You get y1 square into 1 minus x square equals to 1. Now you differentiate this. Now you can differentiate this. Differentiate y1. You're gonna get 2y1 for the y1 square. Then differentiate y1. You're gonna get y2. You'll have this as it is. Right? Now this time, keep y1 square as it is and differentiate this part. You're gonna get minus 2x equal to 0. Correct? Check, we have 2y1 common. This is nothing but y2 times of 1 minus x square, and over here we'll have minus y1 into x. Am I right? Correct, na? I have taken 2y1 common. Now think logically. y1, which means what? dy by dx cannot be equal to 0. It cannot be equal to 0. Okay, it's a derivative. It will be non-zero value in this case. Okay, so in that case, this is not a 0 value. Can you get this 0? Check here. For what value it will be 0? Can this be ever 0? No, sir. Because if you make this 0, there's no way to make this 0 actually. Okay, so in that case, this is a non-zero value. This is a non-zero value. All right, sir. It means if this is non-zero means the other part has to be 0, the other fraction has to be 0 because the product is equal to 0. Okay, so it means that 1 minus x square into y2 minus x times of y1 is 0. Write the original form. d square y upon dx square minus x times of dy by dx is 0. It's a 5 marker, by the way. This also is a 5 marker question. Please check. Okay, easy, very easy. Next, integration question. 5 marker particular function. I know many of you want to skip this particular part. If you want to, you can do that. But I've taken some simple ones that if these question comes and you want to solve it, this simple question, if it arises, lucky for you, then you should know how to solve it. Simplest of particular functions I've taken. This is again a 5 marker, by the way. Check. Sorry guys, I dropped the pen. My bad. Okay, let me just cross check. Is it working fine? Yeah, it's working fine. Yeah. So 5 marker question in the integration chapter, a simple one. How do you solve it? First you have to prove this part and evaluate this part, and then you're going to use this. Very simple. Integration I is given as 1 upon root a square minus x square dx. Simply take, we have learned this, whenever you have this, take x as a sine theta. Take x as a sine or a cos theta, your choice, but in this case we're going to take a sine theta. Okay, when you do that, you get dx as a cos theta d theta. Superb. And you get a square minus x square as a square minus a square sine square theta, which is nothing but a square into 1 minus sine square theta, which is nothing but a square cos square theta. Now take root everywhere. So it means this whole thing becomes a cos theta. Now use the integration. This integration transforms into numerator. Dx becomes a theta, a cos theta d theta. So a cos theta d theta. That is my dx. What about this square root? Again a cos theta. So a cancels, cos cancels. Answer is integration of just d theta. It means answer is theta plus c. If x value is a sine theta, it means sine theta value is x by a, which means theta value is sine inverse of x by a. So the answer is coming as I equal to sine inverse of x by a plus c. X by a plus c. Okay, now if you go to the part 2 of this question, which is integration of dx upon root of 7 I have, so I'm going to write this as root 7 square minus x square. You know the answer, sine inverse of x upon root 7 plus c. Compare and get the result. Sine inverse of x upon root 7 plus c. I hope this is visible. I hope this is visible. Yeah. Root 7 plus c. Clear, guys? Okay. Done. Next one. Okay. Another question. This is a 6 marker, guys. This is a 6 marker. Even an odd function. Okay. Even an odd function. Let's solve this. So we'll start from this by branching it out. We'll forget about this right now and this one. Just start from here. Okay. Start from here. Check. So if you take just the LHS part right now. Okay. What is that? I'll take LHS as the integration I minus a to a f of x dx. That is it. That is it. Let's write again. I'll write this integration I as minus a to a f of x dx equal to minus a to 0 f of x dx plus 0 to a f of x dx. This particular part representing integration I, this representing integration I1, and this means integration I2. So basically I equals to I1 plus I2. This whole thing revolves around I1. I'll take I1 separately. It is minus a to 0 f of x dx. Now in this I1, I'll use first step. Remember, I taught you. First step, add substitution. Substitution. What is that? X equals to minus t. X equals to minus t. Differentiate. You get dx as minus dt. Dx as minus dt. What about limits, sir? Check the limits now. Limit change, you see. Limit will become in the integration I1. When it was minus a, it will become plus a. Because I'm taking x as minus t. If x value is minus a, then t value will become minus of minus a. So plus a. This will be 0. F of minus t will have, and we have minus dt actually. I'm going to write it over here. Now step 2. Limit change. Limit interchanged. Check here. What happens to this? I1 becomes 0 to a with the plus sign now, because using the minus sign to change the limits. F of minus t dt. Now the last step from here is what? The last step from here is variable change. Variable change. What we're gonna do? T to x. So my I1 now becomes 0 to a f of minus x dx. F of minus x dx. Please check. 0 to a f of minus x dx. Now check. We know that f of minus x has two branches. When it is odd and when it is even. When it is odd, it becomes minus fx. When it is even, it becomes simply f of x. Correct? So if I write integration I1 over here, it will become 0 to a f of x dx. And over here it will become what? I1 0 to a minus f of x dx. Now check the important step. Very important step. Over here you check now. I1 is this value minus a to 0, but what is I2? I2 is 0 to a fx dx. It means in this particular case, I am getting the value of I1 0 to fx dx as equal to I2. And in this case, I am getting the value of I1 as minus I2. Check carefully. Bring I2 on this side, you'll be getting I1 plus I2 as 0. And over here you check, if you add I2 over here, you get I1 plus I2 over here. If you add, you'll get twice of I2. What is I1 plus I2, sir? I1 plus I2 represents the integration I, if you remember. So integration becomes 0 in this case of odd functions, and in the case of even function, I1 plus I2 becomes integration I will be twice of excuse me, will be twice of I2. So for even function it is twice of I2, for odd function it is 0. Check here. For even function it is twice of I2. What is I2? 0 to a fx dx, and for odd it is 0. Now next step is to find this value. Part 2 represents finding this value, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sine power 7 x dx. Am I right? Correct? Yeah. Am I right? Have a look, guys. So far so good. Okay, 6 marker. Important, we can't skip this. So check here, just check whether it is odd or even. So in this you're going to replace sine power 7x is there, no? Replace this by minus x. You'll get what? Sine is odd function, so minus sine x the whole power 7. You'll get this again, minus sine power 7x. What I'm getting over here, f of minus x is equal to minus f of x, which is nothing but odd result. So we know that minus a to a odd function is what? 0. When fx is odd, this is 0. So the answer comes as 0. Check from the top. Have a look. Done? Makes sense? Okay, clear. Moving on. One more time. Here. Okay, sir. 6 marker done. Now one last 5 marker pakka. No question after integration from this, pakka. Sir, because sir, you are saying question of passing package, then why you are teaching integration over here? I know passing package, but I am doing simple questions of integration, not too difficult ones. Okay, let's follow these. Please follow these. Again, integration I dx upon x square plus a square we have. In this, take x as a tan theta. Again, I have taught you if you watch my previous classes, I have taught you always that whenever you have this form x square plus a square, take substitution as x equals to a tan theta. Why? As per the identity of trigonometry. Okay. So you'll get x square plus a square as a square tan square theta plus a square. So a square secant square theta. I'm getting over here. Correct, na? Right? Because you're going to get tan square plus 1, that becomes secant square theta. Take a square common, no? If you want, you can erase it over here and write it 1 and take common. It will become a square, tan square plus 1 is secant square theta. Okay, x square is nothing but a square tan square, and plus a square means I can take a square common. Differentiate this. You get dx as a sec square theta, again d theta. So my integration becomes a sec square theta d theta divided by a square sec square theta d theta. Don't be confused. Here it is a square, here it is only 1a. Okay? Sec square cancels. This a will cancel this with 1a. My answer is coming as integration of 1 by a d theta. What is the answer? 1 by a theta plus c. Okay. 1 by a theta value will be what? Tan inverse of x by a plus c. How come, sir? Think about it. I can take tan theta as, from here you can see tan theta becomes x by a, so theta becomes tan inverse of x by a. Okay, got it? Yeah. Check the question now, the part 2 of this question, which is what? Integration of dx upon, take 1 by 2 common, you have x square plus 25. Okay, if you take 2 common, it will become x square plus 25. Now you apply integration for this part. 1 by 2 is outside, you get 1 by 5 because 1 by a is there, tan inverse of x upon 5 plus c. So you get 1 by 10 tan inverse of x by 5 plus c. Okay, correct? This is your answer. 5 marker. Is it a difficult question? No, right? That's why I did this. Next one. A 5 marker simplest question from your relation and function, where you have to find either 1, 1 on 2. Okay, and find the inverse also. Have they asked us to find the inverse? No, they have not asked. Only they have asked us to justify whether it is 1 1 onto or bijective. So for 1 1 part, what we do? We start from this. F of x1, if f of x1 equals to f of x2, then x1 should also be equal to x2. Okay, start from here. 3 minus 4x1 equals to 3 minus 4x2. 3 and 3 cancels. Minus 4x1 equals to minus 4x2 cancels. x1 equals to x2. Define all real numbers so I can do that. Okay, no problem. Answer is x1 equals to x2. If this is true, means this is also coming true. Therefore, fx is 1 1. Fx is 1 1. What about onto function? For onto, write the function always as y equal to 3 minus 4x. Okay, find x as subject. You get the value of 4x as 3 minus y. Correct? 3 minus y, and x becomes 3 minus y upon 4. Now find the constraint on y. What value of y is not possible? Okay, every value is possible, means any value you take for y, you'll have any value you take for y, any real value, the corresponding x will also be a real number. Think about it. Take y as 1, 3 minus 1 by 4, 2 by 4, real number? Yes. Take y as minus 4. Whatever you take, root take, whatever you take, any real number you take for y, you'll get a corresponding x value also as real number. It means your codomain, every element is your range. Your codomain and range are equal. Therefore, fx is onto also. Hence, it signifies that fx is bijective. If a given function is 1 1 onto both, it means it is going to be a bijective function, sir. Going to be a bijective function, sir. Okay, have a look. Clear, sir? Very much clear. Fx is bijective. All right. Now, once we have this, what about in some questions they will ask you to find inverse also. So if they are asking you to find inverse of the function, take this and interchange the variable. So f inverse of x, if you are writing, write this as 3 minus x upon 4. In this question they are not asking that, but I'm giving you because in the examination they might ask you inverse. Then what are you going to do? Simply whatever you got x as subject, no, change x as y and y as x. You'll get 3 minus x by 4, that becomes your f inverse of x, and domain and range will interchange over here, but in this case they are the same, so write here r to r only. But if it was something different, let's say it was r plus to r plus, whatever it was, okay, different, then you'll change that. Domain becomes range and range becomes domain when you take inverse. Inverse, domain and range changes itself. Have a look. So domain and codomain changes itself. Please check. Clear, guys? This is clear. Okay, nice. Moving on. Consider f r plus to 4 to infinity. Fx equals to x square plus 4, so it is invertible, and find the inverse of f. Start from the first step of finding 1 1 onto. So write from here f of x1 equals to f of x2. Start from here as x1 square plus 4, x2 square plus 4, 4 and 4 cancels, xn square equals to x2 square, take square root, you get x1 equals to x2. Why not plus minus x2, sir? Because check here, domain is only positive, domain is r plus, there is no negative value, so we cannot have minus x2 over here, only positive value. Okay, it means, what it means, if you have this statement and reaching over here, it means fx is 1 1. Fx is 1 1. What about onto, sir? Same result. Y equal to x square plus 4 you take. Right now y minus 4 as x square, x equals to root of y minus 4. Find the constraint on y. What is the constraint on y? That y minus 4 has to be more than equal to 0. It is in the root. It cannot be negative. Okay, for a real number. So y should be equal to more than 4. Check here. Your range is basically coming as all 4 to infinity. Open. Check. Range is this. Even codomain is this. So codomain value is equal to the range value. Therefore, fx is onto. Fx is onto. Fx is 1 1 and onto both. It means fx is bijective. Fx is bijective, which is invertible. Which is invertible. Okay, and how to find inverse? As I mentioned, f inverse of x will be given by, in this, change the x to y or y to x. So x minus 4, this is my inverse function. What about domain and range? You'll write this f inverse, change it, 4 to infinity, arrow r plus. What, as I mentioned clearly in the previous question, domain and range or codomain swaps itself. Here it was r plus to 4 to infinity, it becomes 4 to infinity to r plus. Be careful guys, please check. Okay, another 5 marker. Okay, done? Alright. Next, the last question I'm taking today, this is the last question I guess, yeah. So this is the last question that I'm going to solve, is on area enclosed by ellipse. Very commonly asked questions, the derivation also, answer comes as pi AB, we all know that. But I'll give you a hint how to solve it. Okay, I'll not solve it, but I'm going to give you the hint. You'll take this as ellipse. They're all, doesn't look like an ellipse by the way, my bad. Okay, I'll try better. Little bit better. Okay, little bit better, not very perfect. Okay, and these all 4 parts are symmetric parts. Okay, this point is 0, this point is A, this point is B. Major axis is across x, we have seen that, x upon A, and y axis is your minor axis or conjugate axis, whatever I say. Okay, so A and B we know. If we can find this part's area, part of area part 1, only part 1's area, then my area of ellipse will be given by 4 times of area of part 1. Okay, how to find area of part 1 then? Integration of the function y dx from 0 to A. Area of part 1 is given by integration of the function y, this function will be y, no, 0 to A. How do you find y, sir? Check from here. Y square by b square equals to 1 minus x square by a square, which means a square minus x square by a square, which means y square equals to b square by a square into a square minus x square, which means y value is b by a root of a square minus x square, right? Now once you have this result for the expression of y, integration of the small area a1 is 0 to a, the constant I can keep it outside, right? B by a, integration of a square minus x square dx. This is a particular function guys, this is a particular function, we have seen this. Okay, so b by a integrated now, we'll have x square by 2 into the same root repeats plus a square by 2 and sine inverse of x by a, the limit of x from where to where? 0 to a. Limit of x is from where to where? 0 to a. Please check now. A1. First value b by a is outside as it is. Put x value as a now. Upper limit is a, right? Put x value as a. If you put here a square minus x square, x as a, it will become a square minus a square. What is that? 0. This whole thing is 0. So first term becomes 0. Now you put x as a in the sine inverse. Sine inverse of a by a. How much is that? Sine inverse of a by a, sine inverse of 1. How much is that? Pi by 2. So I am getting over here a square by 2 into pi by 2. What about lower limit, sir? Put 0. 0 now. 0 square by 2. 0. Whole thing becomes 0. Sine inverse of 0 by a. Sine inverse of 0 is also 0. Whole thing is 0. So lower limit entire 0. No problem. No need to solve it. B by a into a square pi upon 4a and a cancels over here. Pi a b upon 4 is the small area 1 part. I want to get area of ellipse, that is 4 of a1. So area of ellipse is given by 4 into 4 will cancel, simply pi ab, it's a area, so square units. Please check. Derivation is clear. If you are dealing with the question derivation of circle part, same approach. This part will have the same approach, finding the limit, okay, from where you want to integrate, and how to find the function have the same approach, whether it is parabola, circle, whatever it is, that's the approach. Again, the function might differ, but approach it remains same for area of integrals. Okay, so this is the end of your lecture on what is it? Passing package. I have done more than passing package actually, but please try to watch this and learn all the questions, ask all the doubts in the comment section, and come in my live classes and you can ask more doubts over there also. I'm telling you, if you are serious, if you commit yourself right now to our work with me, I'm gonna get you through. But properly use the 4 days that we have starting from yesterday. If you use this properly, you'll get the proper good results in your mathematics. But this was your passing package. For somebody who's struggling in mathematics, at least do this much. Okay, all the best. I know you're working hard for examination, but this is the time to do it, right? We cannot decelerate right now. We have to be active, keep eating healthy foods, go for a walk, whenever you can, whenever you're feeling tired, take small breaks between the preparation hours, and keep coming back to studies. No need to be motivated, just have discipline to come back and study. No negotiations on that, okay? And anything you feel, anytime you feel low, come in my live classes, ask me. You have a separate study plan, you can carry on with that. If you need my help, come and ask me. I'm here to support you in every way possible in your academics, in your examination, in your preparation. Okay, so all the best. Keep working hard, keep smiling. I'm here, your Ankit sir is here to support you and help you in your examination, so don't worry about it. And anything else you need from me, in the comment section you can put, and come back in the live classes to ask more and more questions. That's all for this particular session in the passing package. I'll see you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye bye.